backup character that will never be played.
That will never be played. 3 of us have already agreed that if you to get to Lilith, you have to go through almost the entire party.
Alright, give me 1 sec. OBS is acting up.
They did just update it, so
Yup. Oh, that's why. Okay. Alright, we're gonna get rid of those temporarily. Oh, there it is. So, we're just chilling and hanging out while we're waiting for a few folks to join us. So thank you everyone who's currently in chat, which I don't think very many people are, but hello. Yeah, I'm just double checking on some stuff, making sure everything's going through properly. It's I didn't lose anything. You guys are crazy. I'm not double checking things on my phone for no reason whatsoever.
legitimately every time it updates, you have to go into the properties and fucking fix them.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this? Oh, it thought.
It's annoying.
All right. So
I like how we're like really, really low on your screen.
So there's supposed to be another 2 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on my screen right now. You are Lilith and Mario spot. Crimson, you're slid over, but you're there, like in your spot,
Excuse me.
and in part of Arabella's spot, because that's how I captured. I'm in my spot because it's my camera placed there, so I never move. And Devin's in the right place.
That's because I'm perfect, obviously.
For now.
Yeah, so we went to the society meeting yesterday. I was like, well, we'll show up and we'll see what happens. You know, we'll see what's gonna go. And then, like,
Well,
immediately,
that fucked everything up.
immediately, Chief is like, restful sleep tonight. No interference. But the lovely Loyaler says hello, and hello, Mario.
Hello.
We are live, by the way. We're just having a bit of a chat before everything starts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hello, Mario.
Gee, I'll be honest. Every time I see somebody has redeemed something in his chat, I always expected it to be a visit from Strahd.
I'm the only one that has been trying to help us in his chat.
I haven't
100%.
redeemed
Well,
anything.
and the someones. And the
I
someone.
haven't. Yeah, I haven't redeemed anything yet.
I need to get this finished.
Oh, does it have to do the full HTTPS thing? It does. Oh my god, that's so annoying.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What's annoying?
My Discord thing.
I might have. Yep, I gotta change my character.
Lilith, did you make sure that your mic is getting picked up and not your webcam?
Good idea. Yeah, halfway through the session not even halfway, like most of the session last week, I realized it was going through my webcam and not my microphone. It is going through my microphone.
Oh, why are
Well, you still sound lovely, regardless.
Why, thank you.
Why is this doing a thing? Why are you not allowing me to?
Because it's you.
There we go.
I know it's a goddamn weird.
Okay.
And now Lilith is in the DM spot up there.
I control the show now.
We're all gonna die.
Actually, I feel really, really bad if I kill a character, so
Why?
I'm a terrible DM.
That you shouldn't feel bad for killing a character. That's story progression. And you should only feel bad for killing a character if it's a mistake. If you misread or misinterpreted a rule, then you should feel bad.
No, I do the opposite. Like the final part of my campaign last week, there's just so many enemies that I just went, and so I was like, there's, and then like I don't know, all of the stat sheets were everywhere, and I was just
I'm
like,
over here helping as the player, like, hey, you forgot something. Hey, you forgot something.
like, I'm not very good at DMing when there's a lot of people involved.
I mean, that just takes skill.
Having an initiative counter that like goes down one by one really helps with that.
Yeah, roll 20.
I mean, when the creatures had like they're the same creature, then I would like one roll, whatever. They just went run after each other.
Okay, so I think the only person we are currently missing is Arabella, if I'm not mistaken, which I don't think I'm mistaken because I'm obviously perfect in every way, shape, or form.
Obviously.
Yeah, you don't get inspiration for sucking up to the GM, just so we're all aware. However, I would like to remind everyone that you do get inspiration at the beginning of every morning if you successfully had a long rest.
Tell that to Arabella.
I was gonna say, have we ever had a long rest?
No, everyone but Arabella has successfully had at least one long rest.
We keep trying to tell her, but she got to get the reps in. So.
Yeah, she's doing them reps, being all crazy like. So, we'll get started. Does anybody feel comfortable doing the recap from this week? Actually, we're going to do my standard run of rules and stuff. So, hello everybody, my fantastic adventuring goblins. Welcome to the charity stream that we're doing. It's benefiting the Extra Life charity. I have with me a bunch of fantastic and wonderful people. Now, keep in mind that we do have a few rules just to make sure everything stays safe. We do have a moderator in the chat, making sure nobody does anything too crazy. And we do have a consent sheet that's been filled out by everybody here so that we don't cross any borders or make anybody feel anything too uncomfortable. That is updated whenever the players want to update it, and I update it as well whenever I feel the need to. Right now it's sitting in our lovely little Discord chat just as a pinned message. It's great. And we also have some visual tools that will help us stay on track. Now that's going to be an okay if your character is kind of acting a little crazy, a little out of it, but it's not you as a person who is having some trouble. So it's just a way for us to let everybody know that it's an actor thing. It's not a genuine distress, we have to talk about it thing. We have the timeout, and that's going to be for if somebody needs to take a bio break or they need to walk away for a few minutes and they don't want to disrupt the stream. It's just an easy way for them to disappear and not have to constantly explain what's going on. And then we have this, which is our lovely X, which means that we are going to be stopping the stream for 5-10 minutes while the players discuss what's going on with me. We talk about our boundaries again and any issues we have. And then if we can resolve it, we'll be back. If we can't resolve it, I will be back to let everyone know the stream will not be continuing for the evening. All right. So does anybody feel comfortable doing a recap from last week now?
I mean, I can I can give it a shot.
Cut.
All right.
Just to say I did it and never had to do it.
Perfect. All right, Mario, if you want to give us a recap either from your character's point of view or from a generic point of view, go for it.
All right, last time on our lovely adventurings of the Nottingham, we started off on a bridge and we met two very scary gargoyles. One came up and I, valiantly bargained for the party's safe passage, but they seemed to be more interested in our other companions as well as a young Therian, emphasis on young. But once we got there, we also came. They let us through, thankfully. Nobody had to die today, so they let us through, and we got to meet the equally as wonderful Strahd, or he who shall not be named, Mara's perspective. He invited us in. We had a great dinner, great food, great wine. Arabella kept on getting beat up for some reason, and Lilith was getting the horny hammer. So everything was great. Everything was great. Played some music, got cuts, but then after that, we spent a night in the tower because nobody wanted to stay at our lovely, lovely host's home. It just seemed a little creepy, and anytime we tried to walk on ourselves, the statue gave us a strong word letter not to. So we go, take a little rest. Mario and Karim have a little discussion about the newly found scars that he has. Arabella still refuses to sleep. And from there, we keep going. We go into the woods, getting closer to the town of. Can you remind me one more time what's the town we're in?
Vallaki.
Vallaki. Yes, we go to the town of Vallaki, and before that, we meet two hunters that stop and ask us our basically for our papers to see who we really are. Somebody got a date off of that, Arabella. Yeah, we met them. Kept going to a windmill where we were warned there were witches inside, and lo and behold, the lovely lady selling the dream pies just comes strolling out like everything's all right and fine. We put a pin in that. Keep going through the town, and Vallaki won't let us in. Why? Because it's too dark. And so, through the power of Ex Machina, our two hunting friends come through, getting chased by werewolves, that Arabella has also flirted with today. So, that's a whole good little love triangle thing, quadrilateral shape going on.
It's a love shape. A love
It's
shape is
definitely a
good.
Love shape.
pentagon.
Pentagonogram, yes, absolutely.
It's the guy.
So we go in, we go through the gates. Everything's hunky dory. We get to an inn. Some of us actually take a bath for the first time, and lo and behold, it's a mixed bath. So the ladies are doing their biz. A nondescript Danny DeVito walks in, and has a chat, just chatting it up, obviously, and up turns out it's Strahd. Who would have guessed? Who would have knew? He revealed himself, literally and figuratively. Dropped off a couple bags, gifts for the ladies, and decided to take a massive monster and put it in the tub and vanished away. So we had to deal with that. Most of us got soaked, and
More ways than one.
I said most. Most of us got soaked. And within the bags, we find the ladies found a couple potions, some risque wear, and yeah, that's where we're at. We should still be in the inn, as far as I'm concerned.
Absolutely. Now, there was a bit of roleplay that happened in between. That was just some downtime activities. People had the chance to perform. A few people had a few discussions. Mostly the two that are directly below me had a lovely chat with each other. And our lovely Arabella and Lilith also had a chat with a few of the other members of the group. Arabella went and had another bath because she was sweaty after fighting in the bath. And our lovely friend Crimson went and discovered just what it takes to become a hunter. So, with that in mind, we wake up the next morning in the inn. It's peaceful. You can smell the faint scent of rising bread, maybe roasting bread. The kind of crusty scent that just kind of wafts into the room. There's also the smell of something faintly apple-like, and eggs, you believe. As you all start to come to, kind of getting up and stretching. It's your first night in a bed in a very long time. How do you feel?
Sore.
Wow.
Very, very sore.
Better?
Uh,
Less hungry?
So, do you say that out loud?
I have a question
Mm-hmm.
just before we get off. So there's only 4 rooms that we got, right?
Yes, there are only 4 rooms.
Okay. Was I given a key?
Yes.
Yeah. Don't
Okay.
worry.
'Cause
You
I
didn't
was
bunk with
like,
anybody.
so I was just like, so I like kind of like went off and did my other thing. So it's just like come back and I'm like, eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
No, don't worry.
Pull out-
There was an
pull
open
out
room for you.
lockpicks. Pull out lockpicks. Which one is the one I'm getting into today?
It's funny.
Oh my god.
Oh, that would have been so funny. Anyway, yes, I am DM. I am back at 1 hunger.
Okay.
Hope everybody had a good sleep. I don't see. Well, is Arabella with us, or is she still in her room?
Arabella's off by herself for the moment.
Got you. Okay. Well, I hope everybody had a really good sleep. Um, I feel better. I definitely worked some shit out yesterday. Um, what about everybody else?
Yeah, that didn't feel too great, by the way.
I mean, I could ice that shoulder if you want.
Oh, I'm already cold enough.
No.
Have you not felt my hands?
No,
Well,
everything's cold to me, or everything's
yeah.
hot to me. It's weird.
I'm not. I can promise you that.
Lukewarm.
No.
Lilith, did you have a
I
good
had a
chat with
wonderful night
Smith?
last night.
What? Okay. Um,
Don't worry about it.
Therian, what does that usually mean? I should get a visit from Strahd.
No.
Oh, I'm
No,
sorry,
not
he
from
should not
Strahd,
be.
unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Weird. Is Krim in the room?
Is he?
I don't know.
Are
Can you
you?
find me?
I mean, I can. Fuck it, sure. I'll roll it. I'll roll for a check to see if I can find Crimson.
All right, sounds good. And welcome, Arabella.
Me
do, you
just
want me to,
realizing I haven't opened Roll20 yet.
do you want me to roll a stuff for that?
Roll stealth versus passive perception, yeah.
Me wishing
Ooh.
Arabella would
Oh.
turn on their camera.
Oh my god, what was my passive perception? I can't see. Why do I not know my passive perception?
Should
It's
be
on the
right below your skills. There's like its own little box for it. It'll
Okay,
say
I'm
passive
legally blind.
wisdom.
Oh,
and then
plasma wisdom. Got you. Yeah. What'd you roll?
19.
Yeah, I do not notice you at all. Nope, not there yet.
Okay.
Huh.
I feel like if he said my name out loud and then he started like looking around trying to find me, I'd like probably wait a couple minutes and then just like slowly pop up and just poke him on the shoulder and then go to the other side. So when he looks, no one's there.
Starts like rubbing his shoulder and like,
Just
do I
what?
finally see you when I turn around?
Oh yeah. Just be
Oh
like,
no, God!
what?
Do the whole like Dwight Schrute fucking like what the fuck?
You called.
You rang.
So
What a sneaky
I have
little
a
man, that's surprising.
how sneaky are you actually? You're pretty big. You're a pretty
when
big
I'm not
person.
wearing this armor, quite sneaky.
Ooh.
He's sneakalicious.
Oh, so you self cruise when you get nude. Interesting.
You could put it that way, yes. I do have clothes on under this armor.
Really?
I will take
Wait.
I will take my chain shirt off. I'm wearing clothes. Like,
Oh.
I have a feeling that chainmail would probably pinch if you didn't wear clothes underneath of it.
yeah,
It most certainly does.
armor in general, all of
God has
armors.
spoken.
Where did that noise come from?
Okay.
He should not be named.
So,
Not again.
as you folks gather in the dining hall, or the common room of the tavern, the inn, there's a bit of motion around. You can see that there are, and I actually have to roll for this. There are 13 just regular everyday Vallakians kind of wandering around. Some of them looking a little sleepy, very tired, a little disgruntled. You get the general sense for anyone who has a passive insight above 12 that no one here has really had a good night's sleep. And then as you kind of settle down, the innkeep, who you met last time, she kind of wanders up and goes, "Oh, hello, dears," and she starts putting food directly in front of you. We heard there was a bit of an issue last night, so we wanted to make sure that everyone was okay, and we're here to give you a bit of food because, well, you deserve it, and honestly, we're sorry we couldn't help with the whole fighting thing that happened. So here, have food on the house, and we have a lovely beverage. I'm not sure if you are familiar with this beverage. It is called coffee. It comes from a very distant land. We actually have someone who brings it to us. Some of the Vistani that do. So, yes. Would you be interested in trying?
Yes.
Sure.
Good, good. Usually one drinks it with milk and sugar, so I shall bring some of them as well, milk or cream. Here, and she kind of sets out like an array of silver pots, and then quickly brings out a large selection of kind of cups that she sets out in front of you, and a large steaming pot. She quickly pours it, taking a moment to concentrate. And pulling out a small leaf, you kind of crumble it in your hand, and as the dust kind of blows away, you don't sense any poison in the area. You do sense faintly that a few of the folk in town do have some sort of disease. Focusing closer in on it, you can tell it's probably syphilis.
Saved you from that, didn't I?
I'm gonna Mario's going to take the coffee and like give it a little sip.
Yeah, so just a quick. It's scaldingly bitter.
Does
He's
she
gonna-
have takeout cups?
She does not, unfortunately.
Gosh darn it.
Yeah, Arabella is going to sip it, make a face, and then grab for the creamer and the sugar.
Wait. You're Arabella?
Oh my gosh! I'm
You
waiting
mean
for her.
Lilith?
I'm looking. Sorry, I was looking at her name. Yes, Lilith. Hey, listen, I already have an identity crisis as a changeling, okay? I could be Arabella if I wanted to.
It's true, you totally could.
That is definitely true
Okay.
and horrifying in some ways.
So as the group themselves kind of get together, you guys are hanging out. Arabella does come stumbling down the stairs. She looks a little uneven, almost shaken. And Arabella, I'm assuming your mic is on? Nope, she muted herself. Not sure if she can hear me. But as you come stumbling down the stairs, everyone can see that her eyes have become much more sunken, and they don't gleam very well. There's no sense of light or almost life behind them. She looks a little paler and definitely more emaciated than you're used to seeing her. There's the definite sense of something being wrong, something being off about her.
Do I ping disease from her?
No, you don't.
Or poison?
You don't sense... In a technical modern sense, addiction being a disease, you do sense a disease off her. You sense some sort of addiction, some sort of necessity that she's not getting, that's slowly driving her into the ground.
So she did not get a good night's rest.
She did not.
yesterday either.
Unfortunately not.
Even with me giving a good night's rest?
Even with you giving a good night's rest, unfortunately there is a mechanic preventing it. So, Arabella, I'm going to need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh God! Wait, I just got here.
I had my best.
I'm gonna.
Can I assist her to give her advantage?
Your brother
Unfortunately
says
My
not.
inspiration.
Your brother says, "Take your ass to bed. Take your ass to bed."
No, I work out. Anyway, Constitution save, right?
Yep. That's a total of 15. That is... Okay.
I don't know if that's good or bad, guys.
So, you have earned another level of exhaustion, which I believe puts you at 3?
Yeah.
So 3 levels of exhaustion, you're barely able to really focus or stay awake. It's difficult for you to do much in the way of anything, and you find yourself feeling just overall lethargic.
Did you not?
Lilith is
Um,
going to go to reach into her bag, pull out her dream pastry thingy, and she's going to shove it into Arabella's face.
So at this point, you currently have disadvantage on all attack rolls and saving throws. So at the moment, you have disadvantage on ability checks, your speed is halved, and you have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
R.I.P. This is gonna be the fastest I kill a character.
Sis, listen to me, okay? You seriously need some sleep. Have you not been going to bed at all? Have you just been up working out the entire night?
No, I've went to sleep.
Did you really go
I've
to sleep?
slept every single night that we've been here.
But did you really go to sleep every single
I
night?
really went to sleep, Mario, I promise.
The only thing of note
Ouch.
with your sleep is that you haven't been dreaming at all.
Yeah. I sleep, but I don't like dream. I guess most people don't. Well, I guess they do, but they like don't remember it. Yeah.
Okay, there's something I can do about this actually. Technically, because of the way you just ruled an addiction,
Yep.
I am going to touch Arabella and use lay on hands and use 5 of them to cure a disease.
All right, I'm actually going to get you to roll an opposed check. So you're going to add your spell saving, your spell ability. For you would be charisma, and roll a d20 for me.
Watch her roll and
Nat 1.
I'm rolling a d20
no.
plus.
No, Therian is.
Therian.
Okay. As you kind of feel this energy wash into you, Arabella, you feel something change inside. It become a little lighter, almost easier to deal with, but it's still there. It's still present. And Therian, you get the sense that whatever this is not some simple disease. It's complex, almost magical in nature, making it more difficult to heal than normal.
Does anyone have Dispel Magic?
Have the
No.
spell what?
I can try
Dispel
again.
Magic.
Did you want to try it again?
So while this is going on, this is gonna keep going.
Yes.
I'm gonna go and ask the party what they're doing for today, like what the plan is, if there was a plan besides. Because I think we came here to go to the church, didn't we? Because
You did.
there was apparently a very powerful pope. So I'm gonna suggest that they might want to go do that. But I have something that I need to go do. So if you guys need me, I'll be in the Hunter's Hall, and I'll give like a little like ta-ta for now, and I'll just leave.
Wait, how come he gets to go into the Hunter's Hall?
As
I'm
he
a
slept
badass.
good.
He doesn't stay here with us very often. I don't think he likes us, guys.
He's not exhausted, so he can work and do things.
I'm gonna try again, DM.
Okay, so go ahead and roll
I'm gonna
another.
use my inspiration to give myself advantage on this.
You don't have to use it until after you roll.
Okay.
You can decide after you roll.
The fun thing about it.
Okay, would you like to use your inspiration?
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay.
Give it.
Okay.
Okay, so it still gives you advantage, which means you take the 14. Arabella,
Ah, yes.
so between you and Theron, you feel this almost innate connection where he's touching you. You can feel the holy magic rush into you and attack this, what seems to be like a cold nugget of evil in your chest, and it mostly goes away. You still feel the pull, the need for something that you're not getting, but it's mostly dissipated at this point. Barely anything else remains of it. You are still exhausted. However, you are cured of your addiction.
Oh, back
Now
to
go
back.
take a nap.
Thanks.
All right.
You touch people weird. Wait. I like down an entire cup of coffee before I go to bed.
I'm just gonna leave that one out in the ether.
Why? Why did you
Go.
you down sis, why would you down the entire cup?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Night.
Good night.
Night.
Does she just like pass out after she finishes it? Like she just falls over.
No,
at
she
the
does, she
table?
does. She does get to head upstairs. And if Arabella's going to spend most of the day resting, what do the rest of you want to do for the day?
Well, I feel like if we went to the church today, I feel like all of us need present there. Especially Arabella. She does have a monkey artifact.
True.
You guys want
Going
to do something really
grab
cool
the
though?
dream pastry that Lilith has,
Mm-hmm.
and I am going to burn it.
Oh,
It's a little bit. That's a little bit metagamey. You guys aren't aware that the dream pastries are the problem.
Can I not make that connection from she's been like this since the night that I watched her eat them?
Roll a raw intelligence check to see if you can connect. You see if your character can connect the dots.
raw.
Based on the state of like the village of Barovia and everything that's going on, it's hard to say that was particularly the case. It may have been something else that's just tied to this land itself. So that's not something that your character has kind of tied together just yet.
So guys, you want to do something really cool, and hear me out, okay? We all know that Krim is super sneaky all the time and likes to play jokes. How about we sneak up on him for a change and see what he's doing?
Do
I'm
we?
just gonna slightly bounce in my chair, and you're just gonna hear jingle, jingle, jingle. I can't sneak up on people.
I'll do
yeah.
it.
Yeah, will you?
Yeah, I'll go sneak up on Crib.
I mean, you might not be the best at it, but I feel like this is like a trio thing. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, what else are you gonna do?
We could go and see what's any of the shops have to offer around here. We could go go check in on our friend who was injured. Go to the church because that's where our two escorted peoples went last night.
The last church had someone screaming in the basement.
Very true.
I'd rather not go to church. Never had a good experience. They don't like me.
Well, I can see why they wouldn't like beer. By the way, how do you get into churches and not have people, pitchforks and knives and kill the beast?
Oh, me?
No, Lilith actually.
Oh, Lilith looks normal.
No, you seriously. Yes, you.
Most people don't have the sense that priest does.
Mhm.
I don't ping as someone who is like he who shall not be named.
Strahd.
On, on like I
What's
have
everyone's
abilities-
passive perceptions?
11.
12.
11.
Okay.
I hate it when you do that.
I'm just gonna cover Lilith's mouth. Can you please just stop that? We do not need him visiting us anymore. Thank you.
What, a visit is so unwelcome.
God damn it.
Guys, hold on!
And as you guys turn, Strahd is sitting there munching away at a plate of food that was meant for Crimson as he's just idly like putting scrambled eggs in his mouth.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Are you-
You know, when you see death, literally, you like stare him in the face. You know, once, okay, twice, what's this, 3 or 4? 3 or 4 times? 3 or 4 times. Um, yeah, I understand you're playing a game, but like it's really distracting when you uh appear. Everything else just seems to go away.
This is
You are
true.
very
He's very
distracting.
distracting.
A very distracting individual, am I? And he just takes a moment and looks in the eyes of Lilith, and then Mario, and then Therian, and all of you make a charisma save.
God damn it! Stop redeeming that shit.
Oh, right here. Wait. I haven't opened up the thing yet.
Thank you.
God.
You rolled a
Wait.
22 already.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, did it come through? Sorry.
Yeah, no,
I
you're.
downloaded the Beyond 20 thing and to see what it was like, and I
Yep.
didn't think that it would roll from there. So I'll
So
take the 22.
Mario and Therian, you are both infatuated with this person. You find him to be the most perfect ideal of a paragon you could possibly imagine in every way, shape, or form. And while your attraction to him may not be sexual, it is fierce. Or it's sexual, your choice. It might be fiercely sexual. That's okay too.
See, that's why I passed it, because I'm already sexually attracted to it.
You know. Okay. With that being said, Mario is just going to sit down then, with Strahd and pull out the loot and try to make his meal even better than it already is.
Mm. I do so love it
What
when my toys play with each other. It's fun.
what is everybody else in the room doing? As in, like, all the patrons.
They are avidly looking at their food.
Oh, so okay.
So I hear you safely delivered my precious package for me. Wonderful. Fantastic. I do have a question for you, though, and I hope you answer me honestly as 3 beautiful beings such as yourselves could. Are you aware that you left one of your friends behind?
Let's see. Who did we leave? Oh, are you talking? What was his name? He drove us up. Drove. He drew the carriage. Uh, what was his name? I cannot remember. Like the guy that works for you, right? The pretty
Simon?
cool. Like Simon. Yeah, Simon. Simon's a pretty cool ass guy, actually. If you don't
No.
mind me saying so.
I was
Willowbird?
referencing Ismark.
Ismark? Wait,
You left him
but
in
they
the
went to the
woods.
church. No, he went to the church.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure that was him?
He passed the
Wait.
same time.
And like Lilith like reaches into her bag and pulls out a note. Like, appearances can be deceived. Was that you? Are you Ismark?
No, I'm not cattle. That's unfortunately not a thing I am.
Yeah, and it would be weird if you tried to marry your sister. You know, I heard they do that in this like faraway
Not
place. But,
disguising yourself as. Excuse me. I'm sorry that.
As far as I know, he's with us.
Well, you don't know
Passed
very
the
far
Florida
then, do
test,
you?
so-
Half-blood?
That's very nice.
Do me a most interesting favor and make sure my precious bride-to-be doesn't come to any harm. And you get to keep this, and he pulls out a vial and sets it on the table. I'm sure that'll be of great use to you in the future. But right now, she's in a place I cannot go. And I want you to protect her until she's ready for me.
what about her brother?
Ismark's
It's
dead, isn't he?
easy enough to find more cattle.
Oh, he's dead.
Ah. Well, wait
Too
a
bad.
minute. We
He
don't
was
know.
really good looking.
We don't know if he's dead. We don't know if he's dead. You know, he
Also
could,
didn't roll
be
the
surviving.
first
He did have a lot of knives on him.
Okay.
Did have a lot of knives on him.
Mm-hmm.
Takes another bite of the egg.
You can.
You know, scrambled fetus never really agreed with me, and he tosses it to the side.
You gonna finish that? No.
We don't.
No.
Can I have some?
Yeah.
No. Please. Yes. Yay.
Therian's eyes get a little bit redder.
Therian. Should I hold on to that for you?
Well, it's time for me to be going. I'm a busy lord, busy king, busy tyrant, whatever you want to call me, and my subjects require some obedience training. Ta-ta. And then he just vanishes. Therian, you're a little far away from your mic, good sir.
Oh, I know. That was meant to be quiet.
Okay.
It was, you're just a leech. Very quietly. I like
You
him
were
right now.
infatuated by him, though.
I know, but I can still say things.
Again,
You could.
Therian,
could
should
hate-
I hold on to that
wasn't
for you?
Therian speaking. That was the beast.
Well.
Either way, should I hold on to that for you?
No, I'll be. When he's gone, do I feel better?
No. You still feel that weird sensation in your chest that gets you a little hot and bothered for this random stranger.
My beast
But
is-
going to Crimson, skipping to Crimson, Crimson, you head towards the Hunter's Hall, which is to the north of town. You find yourself outside. There are quite a few hunters around who all seem to be just watching and waiting. By quite a few, I mean about a dozen or so. Most of them are large, and they have like broad shoulders. They look like they've been heavily scarred. There are a few that are wearing robes, and a few that you know they're there because you've seen them, but when you look at them, they seem to almost vanish out of your perception. You can barely see them out of the corner of your eye, not focusing directly onward, which is a trick you would desperately love to learn, I assume. Now, when you get in, they don't talk to you. They motion you onwards into this circular training grounds that has an older man, you'd say probably 70s or 80s, human, balding with like thin tufts of hair everywhere. His eyes a sort of greenish yellow as he sits down and waits. He motions you forward with 2 fingers.
Alright, I'll probably go to the opposite end of the circle and also probably do the same pose that he's doing.
Takes a moment, and there's a connection in your mind as his eyes go from being kind of yellow-green to like faintly rainbow-hued as they move around, and you feel this presence in your mind. For what purpose do you require training, youngling?
What purpose, eh? Protection of friends, protection of family. This land is terrifying as hell. And I feel I need to get stronger to be able to protect and all of those things, including myself.
You come to us because you're scared? Roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Oh yeah. Got +1 in that.
For a 20.
30-20.
Jesus.
30-20.
Your fear will be a good motivator in your training, so long as you do not let it paralyze you. You may train with us to begin with. 100 days you must remain Unless, of course, you're too busy.
I feel like if I accept this, I have to make a new character, won't I?
Or 1 week at a time. Whenever you have time, you come here. We evaluate your skills and decide whether or not you're worthy. But you must remain with us for a week at a time at minimum.
Oh, definitely that option.
Good. Then your first test begins now. Roll a flat d20 for me.
Just a flat d20.
Absolutely, this is a luck check.
13.
Oh, I thought that shit said 20 again.
Okay.
I was like, what the fuck?
You spend the vast majority of the day with them as they train you in different ways of moving. It seems that your method of stealth is not quite up to par for them, and they begin to teach you how to walk and step properly to avoid the notice of other creatures. They teach you better ways of survival, how to avoid your scent being caught, and that sort of thing. And it takes the vast majority of the day. So Arabella's asleep, Crimson is training, Lilith, Mario, and Therian are left to do a triplet thing. What do you guys want to do?
Triplet
Look
thing.
at the vial.
Okay.
Pick it up.
Mhm.
What is it?
It is a thick, bright red substance that moves almost like blood in the vial.
You okay there, big guy?
Yeah, I'll be fine. And
Okay.
I just reach over and put it in my bag.
And once again, Arabella is not present to see this.
Yes, once a fucking again.
Jesus Christ.
Every single time. Um,
Should be.
well, what should we do? I really want to go find Ishmark, if he's still out there, but I don't think the three of us can handle anything out there, currently where we're at. I want to go to the church, but again, same vein. Should we gather some supplies first?
I don't think looking for Ismark is going to. And maybe, I don't know if Lilith would put this together, but I'm pretty sure that Strahd has Ismark at his castle, teaching him obedience. So.
I know you didn't mean to make that sound kinky, but just because it's coming from Lilith, like, interesting.
Everything can be kinky if you want it to be.
Kinky.
Wait, sorry, Mario. I'm sorry. Forget I said that.
What do you mean?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Therian, what do you think we should do?
Okay, DM. I
Mhm.
can't talk negatively about him anymore.
You cannot. No. Not. It takes a couple hours to wear off first. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so it's not.
No.
Well,
You can also
I mean,
just
okay, go
take
to
a
the
day to
shops.
rest.
yeah. We should at least go to some of the stores around here, see if we need supplies, get things. But Mario, you should stay here with Arabella. We should not be alone. Crimson ran off on his own, and I can't control that. But we can.
Can I watch Arabella?
No. You two together is never a good thing, even if she is asleep.
That is actually very sound. We have a whole yesterday to vouch for that. So
We're literally actually taking a bath.
Well, yes.
what about
but
the
trouble
time before
follows
that?
you. Trouble follows you when you two are together. I do not forget the pig incident.
I really
What happened?
appreciate this whole thing going on. And I just see Arabella just going like, whoa! But she's muted, so we don't hear anything.
What
He
what pig incident? What Piggin? What Piggin
It's not
incident?
important. It was in the past, but
Oh
what
no
is
no 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 no
important
no no no
is
no 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 no! You see, Arabella and I went on a job together to a lord's house, and she was kind of teaching me how to be all ladylike because she's kind of from that society. Anyways, they flirted with us. We didn't like it. At one point, we were acting like we were lesbian lovers, but
Mm.
eventually, I got tired of them acting like pigs, so I released a pig into the house. I think it
Oh,
ended
now
in fire, but it's hard to keep track.
that's not where I thought that story would go. Interesting. Okay, great.
but when they are together, trouble brews very quickly.
That is true. So how about this? I'll stay and
Yes.
watch my sister. I'll stay and watch my sister. If you can do me the
Yes.
favor of just buying me a blank book, um, I would like to try to jot down about everything that's going. Not everything. These wonderful adventures. Um,
Mm,
so if you could do that for me, I'd really appreciate it. I only can give you the gold for it.
I can give you. You can pay me back when I get back. I don't know how much it's gonna be.
You know what? I'll take you up the offer because there's nothing saying we will live to pay it. So go ahead. Absolutely.
Okay. So as the party kind of gets ready to leave, Lilith and Therian taking a step outside, Maria going upside to keep watch over Arabella, they notice what Crimson failed to, and that is the town itself is bustling around the two large greens in town. That being the one to the east and the one to the west. There are large monuments that are being built, constructed out of wood that seem to be almost effigies of a sort, reaching an easy 10 meters tall. And there's a lot of tinder being built around them. There are face masks now being sold outside. So either Crimson completely missed this, or it just started happening. The face masks themselves look like sunbursts, or like flaming masks, or what appear to be like demons prowling. There are children who are kind of walking the street in bundles with one or two parents or guardians with them, looking at the masks in kind of awe and reverence, and a few people already dressed in these large, voluminous black cloaks that have one of the different face masks on. Except for those wearing the sunburst mask, they seem to be dressed in white cloaks, just a little bit different.
All right. Well. Oh yes.
A festival, right? That they
Festival,
mentioned it.
probably?
Mm-hmm. They did mention a festival.
Yes. Some sort of festival. It's all right. Yeah, we will look around. Or at least Darian will be looking around for a shop.
Okay.
This is
doesn't-
distracted by the masks.
Like a general store at the moment, and then kind of just like at this point tugging Lilith along. Like we have somewhere to go, but
But I want one.
So you come to a shop called Caspian's Sundries, and as you step inside, it is this really like slapdash kind of store that has large bookshelves with things of all variety, like jars containing pickles, besides beets, beside a random bird egg floating in brine, and then a couple of potions on the wall and a few salves and tonics for hair growth. There are swords and daggers and a pruning knife. Just everything is a mix mash of whatever. And behind the counter
it
is
looks like something literally just threw up into the room and was like, let it stay.
Yep. There is a large, very pale person whose neck kind of extends above the rest of their torso by a good 2 feet. The face is perfectly oval, with eyes that are just barely slitted and a mouth that opens into massive fanged teeth. Hello, I am Caspian. It is a pleasure to meet you. Welcome to my shop. What do you need?
Okay, let me get this straight. Like this guy looks like a Halloween Dracula.
No, kind of very thin and stick-like, wearing kind of brownish gray attire. The arms are too long and appear to be triple jointed. The legs are far too long. The torso is a little short, and then there's a very long neck. and then a perfectly pale, bald, oval head.
Right.
He looks like something out of your nightmares.
Yeah. I did divine sense when I saw him.
This is some sort of celestial being.
You see Therian take one step back for a second and go, "I'll be okay." And walk up. Just kind of perusing, and then walk up to the guy.
Hello.
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 Hi.
Hi.
Therian.
Caspian.
Okay. I'm looking for. First of all, I'm looking for a blank book. Just a
Excellent.
journal.
Spellbook, resistant to water, resistant to fire, or just a blank book?
Resistant to water?
Perfect. And he kind of goes and shuffles around a bit. And you can see, like, as he stands up, he was sitting before. As he stands up, he's easily 10, 15 feet tall, crouching over in the shop, almost like a spider as he skitters around on all fours. Hags would be half this height.
Fuck.
And as
Okay.
the arms fully extend, they themselves are about 8 feet long. And he picks up a book from a shelf that's like halfway across the shop and brings down and puts it there. Would that be all?
No.
Can I ask you a question? And I hope it's not offensive. What are you?
I am Caspian.
No, I know you're Caspian, but
Therian will
what
lean
is
over.
Caspian?
Therian
Caspian
will
is
lean over.
Caspian. Oh, you are concerned with his appearance. And like the large hand grips the face, pulls slightly so it kind of almost comes off, and then puts it back again. And standing in front of you is an elf with dark brown skin. Caspian is Caspian, regardless of face or form.
Hey, I can do that too. I just like changed my form.
Oh, interesting. It kind of pulls the face off and puts it back again, and all of a sudden it looks like a deva, like a giant four-armed blue winged angel.
Well, I can't do that. I can only have so many limbs.
Ah, and he kind of pulls it and puts it back again, and there's a copy of Therian, but with bright pink eyes.
Pink looks good on you, Therian.
Is this too much?
I think it's funny.
Weird. You're celestial. Weird.
I like him. Can we come back to the store later
What?
too?
The first ones I've met that didn't want to instantly kill me.
Caspian believes in very few things, and the thing that Caspian believes in most is that all are welcome to trade. And he takes a
Right.
motion, he pulls the face and puts it back again, and suddenly he's Strahd.
Caspian. Right, Therian. See? There's a way I could, without actually, you know.
Caspian doesn't have to read your mind to know what you're thinking.
I was half expecting Mario to get out the horny bone.
No, Mario's also
Mario's
horny,
not with us.
Oh, that's right.
but also Mario isn't here.
What else do
I'm
these ones who
off
come to his
this.
shop require?
Trade. What do you trade in? Is it money or is it something else?
Caspian trades in money, in favors, in intelligence, in lives. Caspian trades in all. But for a book, 5 electrum.
Never mind. I think it might be just as dangerous.
Yes. Okay, we'll hold off until I buy everything.
Do you have chocolate?
Are any of the weapons on the wall silvered?
About half of them are, yeah. Chocolate. What kind of chocolate?
Chocolate? No, milk chocolate. Wait.
Milk chocolate.
Yes.
Caspian has milk chocolate. He brings it from faraway places, places you could not imagine. He travels and traverses all sorts of places. Here, and he pulls out a small chocolate bar and puts it in your hand. 1 electrum.
Okay, so that's 6.
Yeah,
Um,
I believe I have that. Hold on, I have to check.
Well, we can just pay all at once. How much for the greatsword?
Silvered or not?
Silver.
Caspian would have to think. What would one such as thee use a greatsword for?
Well, are they still Strahd right now?
Yep.
I have to be honest. Fuck. Well, I am.
You have to be nice.
Adventurer.
An adventurer? Yes, this we know.
So, being able to protect myself from people such as the one you're imitating, and his fledglings, and the werewolves that are in the forest.
Caspian understands. He would sell it to you for 200 electrum. A discount.
I don't have that much.
That's 100 gold. A trade then?
What would you trade?
Well, you could always have my old greatsword.
Acceptable. 150 electrum then for the greatsword. And your greatsword.
And
What do you mean you trade with in intelligence? Do you tell us things or we can tell you things?
Precisely. Although it is rare that people know things that Caspian does not.
well, you are celestial. You guys know quite a bit.
Well, don't hold it against Caspian that he was born the way he was born.
I'm not, and as you are not holding it against me, I was born the way I was.
So,
Hmm.
what do you wish to trade?
Therian will pull out the potion of giant size.
Most excellent. This one would accept that potion and your greatsword for the greatsword of silver.
All right.
Shall we shake on it?
Yes.
Takes a moment and pulls the mask off, puts it back on, reverts to that large, almost spider-like form, grabs the greatsword up, and just like 2 fingers and a thumb, and puts it on the table. And then extends a hand that only has 3 fingers.
Okay. Well, thank you. And Therian will reach out and shake his hand.
Okay? As you shake the creature's hand, the greatsword and potion vanish, just completely disappear, and in its place you are given the greatsword. Are there other trades to be made? The book? The chocolate? Anything else?
I'm gonna rename my greatsword to Silver Greatsword.
Lilith puts 1 electrum on the table for him. I'm like, nope.
Good! And he takes the electrum and puts it in the pocket. And for the book?
And I put the 5 down.
Many thanks. Caspian will keep an eye on you. Do not worry. Should he find there is something you need, he will visit. Caspian always has what you need. And with that, not just him, but the whole shop vanishes, leaving you in an empty lot.
Okay. I thought for a second I was going to be starting. I'm like, not again! Okay. Oh,
That
that was...
weird.
I hope we
Oddly-
see him again. He was
oddly
pretty
nice.
interesting.
Weird, nice, weird. What?
A little scary.
Not super scary, more so just worrisome because most Celestials would look at me as an abomination and strike me down. So, that's nice.
No, he was scary.
With that, you begin to see like the construction around you is coming to like its full tilt, and now that there are a lot of people in the streets, most of them have this grin on their face, almost like a rictus of agony that they're being forced to smile so heavily. Overhead, the skies are as brilliant as they've ever been, with bits and pieces of sunlight lightly stringing through, creating this half-lit atmosphere that's brighter than you're used to.
Oh, it's been a while since I've been in the sun.
What a glorious morning. Makes me sick.
Okay. Did you guys want to skip ahead to the next day so that we can have Arabella and Crimson join you folks?
Or
Yeah.
Mario. Is Crimson stuck for a week, right?
No.
He's stuck in town for a week. He's not stuck there, like sleeping with them for a week. We could also just skip ahead until like evening, and they could join you again.
Okay. I'm fine.
Either way.
Okay,
Well,
so
8 hours from now when
Yeah.
Arabella wakes up.
come supper time, Crimson is released. Arabella is awake with 1 level of exhaustion less, leaving you at 2 levels of exhaustion. So you're feeling much better.
And you got a long rest, which means
And
you got all your shit back.
you got a long rest.
Yes!
So you folk are able to.
Slots
I'm
again.
so glad I was like, oh, you don't look good. Let's see what's wrong with you. And then you wording addiction as a disease, and I'm like, yes, I can fix that.
You folks are able to come together in the inn. You can see for the first time the cook is out and about, actually moving around, talking in low tones to quite a few people. Beyond that, you are able to have a decent night's meal, leaving you feeling refreshed and good for the night to come. Around you, as you've noticed, a lot of people are coming in and out of the tavern, and a lot of them are dressed up, wearing different masks. Most of them seem to prefer wearing the flame mask or the solar mask, but some of them do wear the demon mask, and they make it a point to kind of make mock growls and at like kids and other people as a sort of way to make fun of such things. But the Blue Water Inn is relatively peaceful. When the time comes around, the gentleman steps to the table and says, "Good evening, my friends. Are you enjoying your stay with us?"
Yes.
Yeah, it's been eventful.
"You are
Besides
far
the monster.
more polite than you used to be." I believe
you
the
know,
term
you know.
was... I believe the term was, "Fuck you, bird."
Oh.
Oh,
Hi!
hello.
Arabella
I
just
don't think she knew that you were you.
He takes a moment and takes a seat. "So, I'll say this with complete honesty, and as a man who has welcomed you into his house, fuck you, Arabella."
I didn't know you were a person bird. Okay, I thought you were just a big bird. All right, and normally you just like birds spook and then they fly away. I didn't know you were a person bird. I apologize.
But you got to apologize.
I didn't know the difference.
Believe me, that's a lot coming from her. 'Cause I don't remember the last time she apologized for
I kicked Mario under the table.
it.
If you insist on committing more violence to innocent comers of my inn, I would have to insist that I fly you 100 feet into the air and drop you.
Is there innocent coming?
We didn't. No,
he
Arabella.
he gives you a sly look. So are you here for the festival then?
We were here to bring.
Can hear you.
We were here to bring a couple people in this direction. You saw them.
Yes, Ismark and Irina. You bring dangerous people to our town.
I mean, and another, but well, yeah.
They brought themselves. We were just protection.
So you're not here for the festival?
We
didn't
can
even know
be.
what the festival was.
We're the Festival of the Blazing Sun occurring tomorrow. I'd suggest you dress up and enjoy it, because the Burgermeister has, shall we
Burgers?
say, a distaste for people who don't enjoy the festivals. And he looks around. You can see most of the people, like with that rictus kind of grin. You kind of get the idea why they're smiling so widely, if the Burgermeister doesn't take kindly to people frowning during this time. And then
Okay,
next week...
question.
Yes.
If we didn't know about it, then he would still be mad at us for not enjoying it?
Ignorance
no,
is
well,
no excuse.
I disagree.
I think we were
Ignorance
actually
is
told
bliss.
what happened. If you don't enjoy the festival. And yeah, no, he's right. It's not good at all.
I should stay in my room then.
Or put a mask on and then no one can see your face.
Arabella, I could stay in your room with you.
No.
You guys are
Please
not allowed to be alone together.
Last I checked, Fairy Hen, you are not the boss of me.
And next week we have the Feast of St. Andrel, where we celebrate the death of St. Andrel, he who gives protection to this entire town and keeps the evil beings from within our borders.
He's doing a great job at keeping evil out.
It's been a couple hours, right? So
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. He's not doing the greatest job in the world, but it's fine.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing.
He who shall not be named.
I'll name him.
Over the mouth.
Strahd can't access the town of Vallaki so long as... You need to go to the church.
God damn it.
Oh, well, we had to go there anyway, because, like, the same day I met you, I got a monkey that, like, was attached to my hand, and I think I'm cursed now.
You
so
are.
you're going there anyway.
You are certainly cursed, it's true. There's the soul of a small child hovering over your shoulder.
Oh, you can see that shit?
Yes?
You didn't... What?
I
You
repeat,
didn't think that was...
I repeat, fuck you, bird.
I apologize.
Wait,
do you want to
you-
like?
You can see you can see ghosts too.
Of course.
Darren, can I stay and talk to Bird Person? Sorry, what was your name? I don't think we got your name.
Did you just call me bird person?
I didn't.
Bird.
I didn't know you.
Crimson is literally just at the very far end of this table, just now, like doing like this, like drinking wine, just being like, "This is a perfect night to end out the first day of training."
My name is
I did ask for your
Erwin.
name. Erwin.
Yes.
That's a strong name.
Erwin the Birdwin.
Arabella.
I'm sorry, that wasn't funny. Arabella, be nice.
That was it.
If I did not need to go send a message to my brethren, I would stay and claw your eyes out.
I mean, we can fight if you want to, because I like violence, sex and violence.
Sir,
you know?
sir, if you did that, then you kind of be proving our point. Being a bird person and all. No disrespect though. But you would kind of be proving our point, wouldn't you?
You are very fortunate that you paid for a stay in the inn.
To be fair, I said person bird. I put person first, bird later.
We are not good at being nice.
No, you are not.
I'm so
we do
sorry,
try.
Erwin.
You-
I honestly was not trying to laugh or be offensive. Sometimes I just, you know.
Either way,
Arabella.
you need, as adventurers, to go to the place where you should have been going, because if Strahd can appear here, St. Andrew's protection no longer works, which means the people you brought aren't safe.
Right.
Okay, well, wonderful. Let's go.
And I'm going to go
Yeah.
send a message. And, like, in the middle of this tavern, he just disappears. There's a single black feather that falls to the table, but he's gone.
Can I catch it?
Bye,
Yep.
Erwin.
I like him. I want to talk to him later.
I'm just gonna like tuck it. I'm gonna tuck it into one of the links of my chainmail, so it sits right here next to the matron symbol.
You're very fond of him, Therian.
I am.
All right.
Raven's thing for me. Just
Oh, interesting.
Okay, so I would suggest that we go to the church because Erwin the Birdwind said so.
Okay. So as you go, because Erwin the Birdwind told you to, as you guys approach the church, you can see that it does back onto a graveyard, like many of the others, many other churches you've seen. But in this case, in this instance, you see flashes of light, and you hear the ring of steel on steel. And as you look, there are creatures, undead, kind of bursting out of the soil in full armor. Some of them, the skin emaciated, still on their frames. Others, completely skeletonized. And some of them move with deadly grace, like the grace you've seen the hunters use. And they assault this church.
I know that wasn't planned, but that scream in the background was perfect.
yeah, I can't control that.
Everyone roll for initiative.
Oh,
Yay!
Ay, ay, ay,
Begin
ay,
to
ay.
die. Begun to die.
Are you gonna put our? Oh, our tokens are down. So
Why does it keep saying that when I roll initiative?
you have to
want
click your
send me-
token before you roll your initiative.
Oh,
I have to click
yeah,
my
I
token?
didn't do that.
Yeah, you gotta click
Buddy.
the token first.
click my token. Boop.
Ah, I want to go back. 'Cause my initiative was way better.
You
Goddamn
you
game.
do
I-
get that initiative. That was just to put you on the thing,
Oh, okay.
and then he can.
Oh
fix
yeah.
it.
I got the same. It doesn't matter.
Still got the highest initiative, and I rolled a 4.
Yes. Well, level
Jesus
5.
Christ! You have an 8.
Mhm.
Yeah, I see how this is gonna go.
At level
You have
2?
alert. Oh, you have alert.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
Your dex is a 3, but you have alert, so it's 5. That's
Yep.
5.
There we go.
Your dex
Now
is
you-
only a 3. What?
He's level 2.
I have a 16 dex.
Oh yeah. I forgot point 5.
Okay, so as you all get to the church itself, you can see that there are several monstrosities. You guys are allowed to be up to 50 or so feet away if you guys want to, so you can back up quite a bit.
I don't think we want to. Well, I want to back up, personally.
I'll back up about right. I'll just do 1 square back.
All right, so then we have for initiative. There
How
are
do-
many more initiatives than there are people.
Yeah, because it said the thing, and then it. So technically, I rolled a 9. Ignore the lesson. The second one. I don't know how Roll20 works.
And we all forgot to click our tokens.
Yeah,
That-
that's what it was. So,
Okay.
I mean, the 10 is what I rolled first.
Yeah, so
you finish
Therian
that
and
all?
Arabella, you guys can decide who goes first between the two of you.
Therian and who?
Arabella.
You can go first.
Arabella- Okay, I was gonna say you will go first because your dex is high.
That's a kind of a home rule kind of thing. It's always decided by the players themselves. All right.
Guess
Just
I'll
give
go
me a
first then.
give me a sec. If you want to go first, that's good. I'm just popping some people up right now. All right, so I would love it if it would actually show me the attributes. There we go. Just give me a sec to roll the initiatives for all these peeps, and then we will be good to go. That was actually not a good roll at all. And that is... Okay.
How do you check the distance?
There's a ruler.
There's a little ruler icon. You click on it, and then you click where you want, and then you go to where you want to go. So, this one's 25 foot away from you. This one's 30. This one's 35. This one's 40. This one's 30.
Okay.
Fun fact, if you have the ruler clicked and you're doing that, you can, what is it, right click? You can right click and you can then turn.
Okay.
Ooh.
So these skeletons begin, as you guys get close, each of them creaks forward, pulling out a bow, an arrow, and firing off into the distance. There are, I believe, 4 of them for this combat. No, 3 of them for this combat. So there's going to be a shot taken at... I just have to choose the boop. Sorry, there's just so much to do. There's going to be a shot taken off at Arabella, which is the first one, a shot taken at Therian, and a shot taken at Crimson. So, Arabella, 13 doesn't hit, I assume?
No.
Therian, does a 19 hit?
Yep.
You'll take 5 points of piercing damage as the arrow kind of whistles and strikes you in the chest. And then 17, I believe, does hit Crimson for another 3 points of piercing damage. All right, after that, we move into Crimson's turn.
Ow.
Oh.
Hmm. So, I think I have a problem,
And what would that be?
which was I didn't type in my hit point maximum. So I don't remember what my hit point maximum was, and I didn't like refresh it after a long rest. Because I should not have been at 10.
No, you should not.
Well, it should be. What
I
is it?
know it's 8, and then I rolled high for my. I just don't remember.
It's up. It'll be up here.
Will it?
For now, just forget about that. Continue searching for it when it's not your turn, please. We want to get combat done efficiently.
Well, so they all pulled out bows.
The 3 skeletal creatures did, yes.
Alright. I'll move out to the one that's kind of off by itself.
You rolled a 6.
I rolled a 6. Okay,
Yep.
so I should be at 14 then.
You're a rogue, so it's a D8 plus your con. Plus,
I have a 0 con.
Okay, so it'd be 8 plus 6, so 14.
There we go. So I will attack with my short sword. And then just ignore.
That most certainly hits. No sneak, but you do get 6 points of piercing damage in against this creature. As you strike it, you can see bits and pieces kind of flake off of it. It doesn't look to be too healthy as it stands there waiting for you to finish it off. You still have a bonus action you can use.
Yep, dagger. which that will be a.
It'll be 2 points of damage. 3 points of damage, sorry. So as you strike it, it's still standing. It's leaning a little bit back and forth. As you can see that radiant burst of energy within it, making it kind of frazzle a little. There's bits and pieces of burnt flesh, well, skeleton, bone all over it. And that would be the end of your turn, I believe?
Yep.
Okay, it's the other creature's turn. So as it rears up and moves to strike at you folks, it quickly runs forward. I would say run, not really run.
Hobbles.
It
Click
floats. It floats forward.
Oh.
Yeah, this
Right
one
on their
being.
bones. Spin the wheel.
And who appears to be the healthiest? That would be Arabella. Boop. And it's going to attempt to touch you.
Oh, okay, it can touch me.
What?
You know,
It's a ghost.
Okay. So as it reaches out and attempts to do a life-draining touch on you, does a 14 hit?
It's not.
Okay. The weird sort of hollow hand passes by you, and instead of touching you. Mario.
oh, from what I've read, floaty things are the main issue, so he is going to join his sister actually. To move forward about 5 feet and attempt to strike it with booming blade. Let's see, booming blade. And that would just be regular weapon attack, right? Regular weapon attack, then the.
Yep, that'd be it.
So that is. Boop. Of course not. Does an 8 hit?
Unfortunately, Nate does not hit this spectral creature. You still have a bonus action? Oh, wait, no, it's a bonus action to cast Booming Blade. All right. So then we're going to go to Lillian. Lilith, not Lillian. Lilith.
Yeah. Okay. So, ghost in front of me, attacking my friends. It is undead. I'm gonna use the Eldritch Blast.
All right, go ahead and roll for damage, or roll to hit. Sorry, not damage. Roll to hit first.
I started blasting.
Never mind.
Kind of fumble the spell. You're scared by the sudden appearance of the specter, and there's just a big pop noise in front of you as the spark shower goes off.
Right. I do have a bonus action. I can summon a tentacle and attack with it.
All right, go ahead and summon a tentacle.
Okay. Yeah, summon it and attack. And still miss.
And the tentacle kind of like swipes and passes directly through the creature.
You know, something about Lilith being able to summon a tentacle just doesn't,
It fits
quite
just right. Leave it alone.
Quite right.
All right.
It's just right. Leave it alone.
Arabella?
Oh, hi. Yeah, I have a thingy in front of me.
Oh, wait, sorry. It was Therian. We started Therian to go first, right?
Yes.
So Therian, you go first.
All right. Therian is going to move to here and then attack it.
All right, you would have flanking.
And that's advantage in this game?
It is.
It's advantageous to flank.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't.
Mario has dueling sense, not battle sense.
All right, go ahead and roll for advantage to hit.
Yeah, and this is silvered. I don't know if that's important, but it's silvered.
All right, so that'll be 16 to hit for 11 points of slashing damage as you come. 12. Yeah, so you slash at the creature itself. You cut into its back, and there's a scream as bits and pieces of mist flake off the creature, leaving it very injured.
No.
No.
No. Yeah, because I would have. Yeah. So,
As a divine smite.
Yep.
Okay, so that'll be
9 damage.
9 extra
the 11
damage.
Is if it crits.
Okay.
And it's undead, so it gets an extra D8.
Yep, so 9 points of damage. It's still there. Its wispy form barely maintaining as that sudden surge of radiant energy blasts through it.
Okay.
And then, is it everything for you? You still have a bonus action.
I do have a bonus action, and I will... look over at... No, I'm going to hold on to that for now.
Okay. Then we go to Arabella's turn. What's up, Arabella?
Yeah. This ghost is pretty much dead. Right?
It looks barely corporeal, yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
it is indeed dead.
I wanna leave that guy. I wanna go up here.
Okay, so you move around to the back of the larger, kind of beefier, almost fleshy still creature.
Yeah.
As you do so, it does provoke an attack of opportunity from the spectral monstrosity, and it tries to touch you.
That's fine.
An 11
It
does not
misses.
hit. It swipes at you, but being distracted by all the mist coming off of it, it doesn't quite hit. What would you like to do from where you are?
So, efficiency is best.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to Thunderwave,
Okay.
and then on that Thunderwave, could I channel Divinity Destructive Wrath?
To maximize damage?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, you could. Where's the box going?
It is going right. Whoa. Okay, I can't draw. Like right, so it hits. Oh my God, what is happening? Right here, so it hits both of these guys.
Okay.
Like this.
It's a 15 foot, not a 30, unfortunately.
I know, it's a 15.
Oh, you're doing okay. Yeah, that's fair.
The box. And all they have to be is on the edge of the box. They can, as long as they are touching one edge of that box, they can place it wherever.
Yeah. So we can move it a little bit so it doesn't hit your good friend Crimson.
Yes.
They're in the face.
Absolutely. So go ahead and cast your lovely thunder wave in the chat, and I can do some saves.
Okay.
It's a DC 12 con
It would
save.
be max damage of 16
And then
damage.
it's yeah.
You almost
Oh.
rolled max damage.
I did.
Okay,
Efficiency
so
is best.
that's going to be a 13 for our lovely big dude, so he takes half damage anyway, which would be 8. And the little guys, one did save, the other one did not.
Okay.
So the one that's closest to you saved, the one that's further away from you did not save. So the one that's far away from you just instantly disintegrates into a pile of dust and armor. Old rusted armor to be sure, but armor nonetheless. Whereas the one close to you looks barely alive. And the large creature looks barely injured.
Great.
You
Cool.
stole Crimson's kill.
Yeah. Can I?
Hmm.
Is winking over at Crimson a free action?
Oh yeah, totally is.
I do that.
Okay. Then I'm going to go to the skeleton's turn. Having taken that much damage, this skeleton moves over into a flanking position. They seem to possess some sort of rudimentary intelligence as he swings at you.
Oh, I hope he hits me.
Why would you hope for that?
Do you
Because I'm
really
a
want the answer to that
terrible,
question?
terrible person.
All right.
You know who Arabella is, and
It's
you
true.
really want to ask that question?
It's true. It's true. Where the crap did the skeletons go? Here we go.
I don't think she's felt the touch of anything in Fortnite.
Okay, so it'll be a 19 to hit,
Okay.
and that'll hit for 3 points of piercing damage. Would you please stop drawing a square around yourself?
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm not.
You can hide it. You know that, right?
I'm.
The
I'm
DM
not-
can always see it, even if it's
Oh.
hidden.
Okay. Can I use my reaction?
2,
Wrath of the Storm.
which does?
I can thunderously rebuke attackers. He needs to make a dex saving throw and take 2d8 lightning or thunder damage. And half as much on a successful one.
So he will take half as much because he did roll a 13. That would be 6 points of damage, and he disintegrates into a pile of bone dust.
Cool.
Efficiency.
All right.
Efficiency is best.
The other skeleton, seeing how much damage you can do, is going to ping at you from afar, attacking you with a short bow. With a natural 1, he fumbles, the arrow just goes into the ground, and there's a sudden snap as the bowstring breaks. As a bonus action, he's going to draw his sword and move forward,
I had him shook.
getting into the flanking position once again. It is the armor's turn. That kind of big armored Hulk. You're gonna see like the flesh expand a little as he almost breathes in, and then bits of bony plate begin to cover the body from head to toe. He's going to swing at you as hard as he possibly can.
Oh, he's bloated.
That would be a 16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
Okay, as it deflects off, you can see an arc of lightning go off into the distance as well. And
I'll
then
use my against me.
And then we come to Crimson.
Like I can get there. Well, the game says I can get right here from where I was. It's only 25 feet, according to the ruler.
Yep, go ahead.
And I am going to attack this one, where the bigger thing is probably going to be the monster that Arabella attacked, so I don't have to worry about a kill steal this time. Under my breath, I just go like, fucking... God damn it. And I forgot to hit the advantage thing again.
Yep.
My bad. I will roll the short sword one more time. Maybe? Maybe it will? It did not.
Maybe if it loves you. Apparently it
okay.
doesn't.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
there we got a
Doesn't
ton.
do a lot, actually.
yeah, ignore the second one.
Okay,
Apparently.
so as you slash at the creature, you don't manage to kill it, but you do manage to break it down a little bit. What else have you got?
Dagger. I rolled advantage on properly this
With
time.
the dagger, you manage to actually finish the creature off, and as you do so, you kind of take the dagger and rake it across the neck. The head tumbles to the side as the rest of it falls to pieces, leaving you guys with just the thick armored creature and the lone specter.
And then with my last 5 feet of movement, I'm just gonna go up behind Arabella and I'm just gonna like whisper into her ear, "Protect me."
Okay.
Protect me, Cone.
The specter is going to shift in between, purposely being between the two of you, and it's going to make a screech. I need both of you to roll a charisma saving throw, please.
I supposed to be good at this.
Yeah, me too.
Supposed to be.
Me too. Okay.
Don't fail me now. I failed.
No, you both succeeded. The DC was 12.
Oh, thank God.
That means that you take half damage, which is 3 points of necrotic damage, and your maximum health is lowered by 3 until you take a long rest.
Okay.
All right. And that makes it... That's all I can do in its turn. Then it's going to go to Mario.
I am going to... Do I have anything cool to do? I don't think I do. Just going to... I'm just going to do the same thing. Actually, hold on. Okay. So, after taking that screech or whatever, Mario's going to whisper something back in its ear as retaliation. Like, that hurt. Like, a lot. Can you please go away? And do dissonant whispers.
All right. What save is that?
That is I want to say DC 12. DC 12 save on a second. Wisdom.
Silent.
So that's the wrong one.
You're about to make me very happy.
There we go. I'll take the same roll, but yeah, no. That's a total of 2.
Okay. It's 3d6 psychic.
Okay. So
Uh,
it takes 13 points
ooh.
of psychic damage
There we
then, because it is a save, right? Yeah. So it takes 13 points of psychic damage, which is more than enough to completely dissipate the creature. You hear one final screech as it vanishes.
Holy shit. Guys, I made it go away. All you have to do, see, Arabella, as he shouts across the battlefield, Arabella, listen, as long as you're nice to things, they go away when you tell them to. I didn't just scream fuck off to the damn, like, lady screaming everywhere. I just told her nicely to go away, and she did.
Okay.
Oh, fuck off, Mario.
Lilith, you're up.
Well, seeing as Spectre person thing is gone, Lilith's gonna move up here next to Therian. Gonna see big armor dude. Freaking need to do something other than. You know what? Whatever. Warlocks are good at one thing, except for this one. I'm a blast.
All right, you start blasting. Roll for me. Nat 20.
Hey.
So you take a moment and you focus all of the energy you could possibly have into this one beam, trying to get more than like a Jubilee-style sparkler. And as the pure force jets forward, the screaming skull at the head of it, you manage to strike the armor for quite a bit. The armored creature for quite a bit.
Literally just rolled a 1 first turn and then roll a 20 the second turn.
That's the way it be.
Balance.
It just
Great.
takes me. Guys, I'm sorry. It takes me a while, okay?
Okay.
But he's not dead yet, right?
Definitely not. No, he barely
All right.
appears to be
Take
injured.
the gift away.
All right, well, then I am going to move that tentacle and then just kind of
Bop
whack
him with the
him.
tentacle as well.
bop it with a tentacle as well.
And this is gonna be a
Bonk.
1.
Another
Oh.
20. So you deal 1 point of damage to it, and it seems to pass right through, creating no sort of disturbance or energy change at all.
He's resistant to cold damage?
Maybe.
Okay.
All right.
Question.
Yes.
Answer.
Because the tentacle is making a physical attack,
Mm-hmm.
can I include my
Your
do we
edge?
call it? Yeah,
no.
edge.
You have the edge. The tentacle does not.
Okay.
All right.
Weapon
Then
and unarmed attacks.
it would go to Therian.
Therian is going to just step up behind it. And swing at advantage.
All right. You take the swing with the new silvered greatsword.
Yeah.
That'll definitely hit for 8 points of damage. Not bad.
And it seems like it takes the lightning damage.
It seems to almost charge the creature, creating a sort of intense burst within it that almost seems to heal it, not damage it.
Okay. I will turn the edge off as soon as I notice that the lightning gets sucked back into my body, and I just kind of wait.
Flips the switch.
Okay. Then it would be, boop, Arabella.
Hi. That's me.
It is you.
I'm just gonna look at this weird, bloated suit of armor, raise my hand, and go, "You're fucking annoying me." And I'm casting Guiding Bolt.
It would be at this. Oh, it'd be regular
Use
because you have
straight
someone
roll.
right behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you cast the guiding bolt, it waves a hand and scatters the magic.
Oh. Guys,
So did that hit or did that miss?
It missed.
scatters the magic.
I think
guys,
that
I
was just
think.
Flavor saying that Arabella didn't hit.
Oh, okay. Whew.
All right.
My heart's sank.
Arabella, you have a bonus action left. Is there anything you'd like to do?
Can I bonus action blow a kiss at Crimson and go with my life?
Absolutely, you can. You just turn around and go, then it is the creature's turn. It's going to take a moment, a great two-handed swing, and make a massive 360-degree spin, cutting at both people within range.
That can hit me if it wants to.
So that would be a 14 to hit both of you.
No, 14 does not hit me.
Therian?
14 does not hit me.
Okay, so the swing strikes neither of you as it swings around, coming back to a guarded position. The armor then flexes again, and the bone-like structure continues underneath, covering down its chest as far as you can tell. Crimson.
I don't like this thing.
After seeing that, I'm gonna like just like as I basically I'm just gonna like sidestep here because I have advantage with Therian.
Yep.
From that angle, as I'm just like going into position where I can attack, I'm just gonna go like, thanks, love. After defended me from that bandit strike. And then just normal short sword, dagger.
With a 21 to hit, that is 13 points of sneak attack damage. Sorry, 13 points of damage. And then your offhand would hit for 5 for a total of 18. 18 points of damage between two quick blows. You find little bits and pieces in the armor. Sorry, I'm just trying to think. The first one hits, the second one doesn't. So it would only be 13 points of damage.
18 doesn't. Oh boy.
Yep, you're giving it time to puff up.
You said an 18 does not hit.
An 18 does not hit. At this point, it seems to be relatively heavily injured. More than half of its armor is flaked off, so you can see that thick, dense bone underneath growing at an alarming rate.
Excuse me.
Someone
being
get
very
it.
Mario?
Mario would like to take this time once again to call upon the powers of kindness and give it another whisper and be like, "Hey, buddy, look, you attacked us first. We didn't mean to." Succeeds.
He succeeds, yeah.
He succeeds. And they clearly fall on deaf ears. Never mind. Continue what you're doing. My fault.
He doesn't have ears. He's a skeleton.
I believe he still takes half
That
damage.
takes half damage, yeah.
Oh, half damage. Let's see.
So
Sorry.
3d6.
Yep.
There shouldn't be an
Hello?
attack on that. We'll have to fix. You have to fix it anyway.
Yeah, I know. So 6 damage.
6 damage. Hey.
Still doing something.
By the way, when I'm rolling for this is a custom creature. It says Strahd's animated armor. It is not Strahd's animated armor.
Mm.
Oh, that's somewhere else, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
In
Well,
his house,
not-
probably in his bedroom. When he gets a little weird.
Okay.
And hold on. Bonus action. I'm gonna move actually. I'm gonna move till about. I'm gonna move right. Sorry. I'm gonna move right over here.
Perfect. Alrighty then. It's going to change to being Lilith's turn. What you gonna do, Lilith?
Move over here. Boop. So that again, I have line of sight with giant skeleton. And rinse and repeat.
Eldritch Blast.
Well, there's too many people close by for me to use Thunder Wave. It hasn't hit me, so I can't use Hellish Rebuke. And it's undead, so might as well not use Necrotic Team. So, Eldritch Blast.
Alright. A 21 will hit. For 1 point of
Oh, it did?
damage.
At level 2, what invocations did you take?
I hear a minute.
That's for later. For now, we focus. That would make it Therion's turn.
Alright, Therion's going to attack at advantage because still flanking.
Mm-hmm. A 19 does not hit.
Oh.
Its AC is 20 or 21.
You still have a bonus action.
Yeah. Bonus action, Shield of Faith on my... No, I'm saving that spell slot.
Okay. Then it will go to Arabella.
Hi. Yes. I'm tolling the dead on him.
A wisdom save.
Yes.
He fails. That's actually a 9.
And he's hurt, so it's
A D12, yep.
Yep. So I think it's the 12 at max.
Yeah, that is max damage. Excellent. All right, it seems to be heavily injured, and at this point, it changes a little bit. You can see that bone growing a little less dense, and instead, it begins to drip blood. It's going to take a moment and elevate. It's going to take one step to the side, leaving nobody's threatened zone. And then it's going to raise its arms up and bring them down as a crash. A massive bolt of lightning shoots from the sky, and everyone within 10 feet of him has to make a dexterity-based save, please.
You.
Not me.
That's me.
Just like a dexterity saving throw.
You're being very rude.
Who, me?
16, baby.
No, my
No.
dog. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Nope. That's what Crimson says.
No.
Okay, you all take half damage from this then.
Oh, Arabella also did the same thing as I did.
So that would be
instinct.
5 points of lightning damage as the massive column of lightning comes down. Most of you manage to step away from it or drive something iron into the ground, and you're well grounded as the lightning dissipates. That pops it back up to Crimson.
Does it still look like it is very armored?
It is still heavily armored. It looks like it's in the process of changing, though. It's beginning to bleed.
Alright, I will go here, do short sword with advantage,
A 15 does not hit.
and then that hurt, so I'm gonna bonus action disengage and just go whoop 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 whoop.
Okay.
Ninja roll over here and just go ah.
All right. Then it goes to Mario's turn.
I know this is really stupid. However, Mario does not like the fact that he's bleeding all over the place. He thinks it's pretty gross. Never mind. I'm not gonna do it. No, that'd be too much. Let's see.
It would have taken 2 more damage from Arabella. Arabella does have not Arabella, Lilith.
Lilith?
It does have agonizing bath.
No,
She does
you know
have
what?
What are you talking about?
You know what? No.
It's
You
fine,
know what?
whatever.
You know what? I'm gonna
It's
do
fine.
it. I'm gonna do it anyway, and I know this will do no damage. Mario does not like the fact that this armor is dirty, nasty, bleeding. So he's gonna cast Prestidigitation on it and try to stop the bleeding. Try to clean it up, you know?
The armor immediately becomes shiny and brand new, and then the blood starts to drip again. But you've made the creature seem a little unsure of itself for a moment.
Well, I couldn't clean him up, so yeah, everybody else have fun with that. And he's gonna take a step back, pretty much where Krim is at, and is like, no, not gonna try to get hit with lightning again.
Fair enough. Lilith?
Super scary.
I really only have one thing that'll do anything to it. Wait, where is it?
You dropped it.
Yeah. Where'd my sheet go? Sorry, I lost control of everything. I was just going blast.
All right, blast away.
I think I missed.
Blasting.
Unfortunately, an 11 does not hit.
Yeah, sorry, I rolled from the other one because I don't know where my sheet on here went.
All right, Therian, you're up.
I'm going there.
A 20 does hit. For 8 points of slashing damage as you rake and beat this armor, this armored figure, it doesn't seem to enjoy it too much and looks very weakened.
I just cleaned that thing, by the way.
11 more damage.
11, yeah.
Radiant.
All right.
That's important.
It takes the damage, kind of moves a little bit backwards as if you've heavily injured it. It's now barely standing. Arabella?
Hi. If it ain't broke, I ain't fixing it. Tell the dead.
It fails the save, taking 8 points. Maybe 7
No,
points.
7. Yeah. I rolled 7
Taking
on the
7
D12.
points of necrotic damage. It's definitely not immune to that kind of damage. As it takes it, you can see the black vines kind of crawling around underneath its skin and ripping away bits and pieces. For its turn, it's going to provoke an attack of opportunity by stepping here. From Arabella.
Oh, okay. Yep. I will hit him with my hammer of justice.
A 21 definitely hits for 4 points of bludgeoning.
Plus 1 lightning. I just didn't calculate it into my
Okay.
thingy.
Then it's going to take another step. And I need both Therian and Arabella to make a Constitution saving throw.
Con saves. Oh, we all know I'm so good at them.
$16, $12.
Okay, give me 1 sec here. All right, that is a pass on the 16 and a fail on the 12.
Yeah.
That means it's going to be 3d6 damage. Okay, that was 17 points of damage.
Oh,
Halved is 8.
I think I'm dead.
What?
Was it overkill?
Well, my max hit is 17.
But
Oh, how much did you go under?
HP were you at?
I was at 9.
Oh, yeah, you're
No,
fine.
didn't
You're
go.
fine. Yeah,
Fine,
you
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 did
are knocked
But I am-
unconscious. Yeah, the creature
out.
raises his hands and brings it down, and there's another burst of lightning in front of it, hitting both of you. This time, Therian taking 8 points of damage, and Arabella taking 17. And that's it for its turn. That's going to go up to Crimson.
Thing's still not dead.
Is it losing like armor mass now? Or is it still heavily armored?
At this point, you can see that most of the bone armor is completely gone. It's bleeding much more heavily, though.
Excellent. Maybe.
If you can get within range, you get sneak attack.
Yeah, I am. Whoop.
You just roll past it.
22.
That is 15 points of sneak damage total. How do you want to do it?
Oh, thank God.
Shit.
I feel like I just go in from the back and just from the lower back all the way up to its shoulder, I just stab my short sword in and just bring it up.
Okay. It tumbles to the ground, unmoving, bits of lightning still arcing from it. And we'll take a break there. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for this little bit.
God.
We'll be back in 10 or so minutes, just grabbing ourselves some snacks and beverages and that kind of thing. And we'll see you in just a little bit.
I am
All right, and welcome back, folks. So, we left off, you had just destroyed this monstrosity of an undead that was right outside the Church of St. Andrew. Now, you look around, you can see that there are other hunters that have joined in the combat. Their blades, some of them seem to almost blur in your vision, like you're unable to fully comprehend what's going on. Others hulk out and get easily twice or three times their size, and still others have that same dripping blood kind of look to them as they fling orbs of what look to be congealed blood at some of the creatures. So, what do you guys want to do?
They're in the midst of combat, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Mario has
Um,
healed Arabella, so Arabella is not
Yeah.
down.
Heal is a strong word. More like giving a pep talk, and she stood up.
Therian is going to grab the potion of healing he has, pop it, and drink it.
Okay. Which healing potion?
It's a normal healing potion, just potion of healing.
Okay, then 2d4
Sure.
plus 2. As you drink it, though, the potions here taste different than what you're used to. They have a thick iron taste to them.
Yep. You thought I was going to chug that vial, didn't you?
100%, I thought you were.
I thought about it, but I don't know what the fuck it is. I need to sit down and look at it and like fully inspect it before I put it in my body.
Fair. So go ahead and heal up a little bit for yourself.
7. I might have to drink it. Unless Arabella can do something about healing.
Yeah, I can heal myself because I have 3 hit points.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Mario.
Here for you. You know, can't.
I spent
can't-
my 10 free healing points getting rid of your addiction, and it hasn't been a new day yet.
Yeah, and
Speaking of new day, I know we're like in the midst of combat, and there's a bunch of hunters around. Did you ever get that book, by the way?
You're discussing this as around you hear the screams from undead creatures and the shouts from hunters as they fight back and forth.
It's fine.
It's in my bag. I
hold
will
on.
give it to you when we're not fighting.
Wait, hold on. And Mario just sends like and just looks at like an undead creature off in the distance, just hit it with the Eldritch Blast, whichever one's like 90 feet away is the max, right?
Yeah, you just like
120 feet.
you're just like blasting
20
things at a distance. Yeah.
Yeah, just 120 feet away, just fucking.
Can Crimson just go help the hunters? Like,
We
if
should
they
go
can
help
flank him?
them.
There he
Can I?
goes, abandoning us again.
It doesn't take
It's
much
for a
time.
cause.
It doesn't take much time for the hunters to clean up. They seem to be a lot more experienced in combat than the vast majority of you, and easily dispatch the remaining creatures, which means you're left standing, breathing hard and bloodied, outside the Church of St. Andrew, which is a large cathedral primarily composed of some sort of white marble. It doesn't look damaged or stained, but somehow it's not a welcoming structure. It looks like somebody took a rib cage and built a building around it. A very large rib cage. You can see like the ivory works like bones up to the roof and the peak that looks almost like a sternum. The holy symbol of the Morning Lord or the Dawn Lord hangs a large piece of pure gold, easily 5 or 6 feet across, and 3 or 4 inches thick of solid gold.
That's so much money.
How much do you think we'd get for that?
Thousands. Wow. Do
Too
we?
bad
We already
Crimson's
know.
out here.
We already know. Arena's here, right?
You know Irena's in the Church of St. Andrew, yes.
Okay. Then Crimson is going. Not Crimson. I'm sorry. Mario. My fault. Mario is going to rush the door forward
Okay.
and
As you
try to get inside.
As you get to it, there's a momentary flicker, like the world just shifted a little bit in your vision. Then it returns to normal as you manage to push into the building. You can see on the inside there are 2 priests, both dressed in the same robes that you saw from Daru back in Barovia. They are They're the sort of heavy brown robes that are edged in golden script, and each of them is holding forward the same holy symbol. And as you get in within the church itself, they look at you and go, "You're not a creature from beyond death. Who are you?"
Um, um, I'm not beyond death. I'm Mario.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. Um, I'm looking for a pretty young girl, bruise on her neck. Um, have you seen her?
We do host someone like that, but first, why are you looking for her?
We were her protection. And to be honest with you, the shit we just dealt with outside causes raise for alarm, and we hadn't gotten paid yet.
Crimson's
Fair
just
enough.
like that a boy.
Fair enough. I'll bring you to see her.
Crimson just in the background, just like wiping her tears, like I raised him so well.
Arabella's giving like a nod of pride.
Follow me.
Proud,
He nods to
proud
the other
mom and dad
priest.
moment.
As he's walking, he says, "Be well, my son, for I am Father Lucian."
Oh, I like the name. I'm Mario, as I said once before. Um, but I can't help but raise the elder lich in the room. Why are you guys getting attacked? Why are the dead rising?
Well, something that is not known very commonly amongst our people. And he takes a moment and looks you up and down. You can see a bit of a glow to his eyes. Something that is not commonly known to our people is that the reason this church exists is to cover the bones of St. Andrew, and it would appear that they've been stolen. This holy relic pushes all undead influence away from the city quite a distance and makes us safe. If the bones have been stolen and they're not in the proper place, then this is not something that occurs.
Great. Speaking of bones, and forgive my manners. And he turns around to check, make sure everybody's there in one piece. Like everybody in the party is like, and the Nahos are present. That's what he's checking for.
Did the Natos come into the church?
Yeah, I followed after Mario.
Okay. Therian, if you enter the church, everything to you appears to be dying as long as you're inside the church. Everyone seems to be aging. Whenever you blink, it resets so that they look normal, but then as you watch, they all appear to age in quick motion. You can see their skin begin to droop and sag and gain wrinkles, and then slough off, becoming skeletons underneath, and then you blink again, and they're fine, and then they slowly begin to deteriorate all over again.
Who is he saying?
Therian.
I'm going to stay outside.
Okay.
You just see Therian having a seizure.
Yeah, pretty much. The rest of you managed to stay in the cathedral portion, in the congregation area, as Father Lucian brings Mario to Isabella. Or
I will ask for assistance in
Irina, sorry.
Irina.
my damages from anyone who can assist before I step outside.
The other father kind of approaches you, puts a hand on your shoulder, and you are going to heal for 6 points.
Perfect.
I am Father Damien. Be well, my children.
Thank you, Father Damien. Ugh,
You don't look very well.
I'm not. It's alright. If I step outside of the threshold, does it do that?
There's that shift again, like Mario, I described to Mario, and you're fine.
And if I'm looking through it, do I see anybody?
Looking through it, you see them
Like,
all
if there's
standing
two-
as if they're normal.
Oh, okay, well. I didn't think I was that close to my father, but I guess I'm close enough.
Now, the rest of you, as you kind of sit there in the congregation, Father Damien's there to answer any questions you have, but Mario, Father Lucian takes you to a room, and inside you find a sleeping Irina. Just laying
Sleeping
there.
like haha, sleeping haha, or sleeping oh shit.
She doesn't stir when you open the door.
Oh shit. Okay. Father Lucian, how long she been like this? Usually Irina was pretty how can I say it? Protective of herself and her surrounding. First encountered her, um, but now when I open the door and he just like knocks on the door as loud as he can to see if she like wakes up.
Doesn't even startle her.
Yeah, we got an issue right now. What happened, bud? Or I'm sorry, what happened, Father?
That creature that came with her attempted to poison us all. Unfortunately, she drank first, and she fell into a slumber almost immediately. Father Lucian and I and our wards realized soon what was happening and managed to drive the creature off. It ran into the town.
Creature,
Yes.
creature. The only person that came with her is her. Oh shit. Okay. Um.
I don't know
Shit.
how a creature managed to get through the gates without passing by the test of silver, but it did somehow.
Mario just does like the biggest like face palm of his life. Like, Yep. I don't know either. Actually. Yeah. I don't know either. It's very strange. You know, I thought this town was very, you know, safe and protected. Just letting random creatures come through. That's shit.
Well, if that creature hadn't stolen the bones, we'd still be safe. It wasn't an undead creature, nor was it under the purview of Strahd, but a powerful creature nonetheless that could change its shape and form at will. Unnerving, to say the very least. We watched as what we believed to be Ismark Kolyanovich transformed into a werewolf-like entity with massive claws. But it was like a... what's the word I'm looking for? Like a caricature of a werewolf. It didn't really resemble one, and trust me, we see them often. We have to heal the hunters sometimes, but I've never seen a werewolf like that.
I That's he just keeps repeating shit. Um,
If we had the bones back, I could potentially heal her, but the poison is so pervasive. We've tried several healing spells, and nothing seems to work. We need the power from our deity.
of course you do. All right. Um, do you have any? God, Mario is definitely like definitely at a loss for words after the fight and coming here and finding out that their companion and her brother apparently um, are missing. So he's going to he's gonna uh, look at Lucian and go, "Do you have any idea where this creature ran off to?"
To the north? To the lake, I think?
Okay, Father, I really appreciate what you're doing here. Can you please give me anything that's like good news? Because I know you're not trying to, but literally everything you've said since I've walked in here has somehow or another been really bad.
Well, the festival of St. Andrew is to be held next week, and hopefully that will help reconsecrate the town.
You know what? That is a very sound argument, and I will bid you adieu. And Mario pretty much like bows, you know, gives respect to the father, walks back to the congregation, is like, guys, we fucked up.
What do you mean we fucked up?
Father
Yeah.
Damien looks at you and says, "Sorry, but such obscene language should not be used within the bounds of the church."
I'm sorry.
Sure.
I apologize. I get it from my sister. Guys, we're fricked up.
He grins a little like you're on the line.
What? How?
Um,
It was just
so our
like
lovely,
text my whole way.
our lovely Irina, is currently unconscious and poisoned. I remember how when we first like walked into the mansion or her house that she was staying, the Burgermeister's home, and she was all jumpy and like alert and everything like that, right? Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not like that no more. She's actually asleep and apparently poisoned. Her brother, who we thought wasn't her brother. By the way, Arabella, guess who paid us a visit and told us that Ismark is in the woods?
Mario.
Probably
Wait.
not
Mario.
that
Lil's gonna
bad.
go over and just like, Lil's gonna go over and just like cover Mario's mouth and be like, shh.
Mario's freaking out a little bit.
Was it Erwin?
No,
Do you
Yeah.
require guidance, my children?
Listen,
You know what?
sir, father, person, dad,
Father
no.
Damien,
Listen,
you may call me just Damien if you so desire, child.
there are things that we have been dealing with that I don't think should probably be told in front of certain people, she says, pointedly looking at Mario and Arabella.
Huh?
But
You may
Hey,
speak
Father.
any words within the church that aren't blasphemous, and I'm sure you'll be received with kindness and grace. And trust me when I say that we have dealt with nightmares beyond imagining.
Okay, could you uncurse me?
so, oh yeah, she's got a monkey on her back.
Hey.
Literally.
Yeah.
He takes a look. This is a Blinsky toy. Where did you come across it?
So, in the town, Barovia, there was a chest, and in the chest there was like a false bottom, and then the monkey was clapping in the false bottom, but I thought it was just like, you know, when like kids' toys are really old and they kind of just go on their own sometimes?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I kind of just thought it was that, and then I thought the monkey was a little bit creepy, so I was gonna give it to Crimson, and yeah. Now, it wouldn't come off my hand. And also, it calls me mommy. Please help me.
This looks to be the work of the elder Blinsky. He's no longer with us, but his son still resides in the town.
Okay.
He would best know how to remove one of these curses. His father was a strange man, to say the least.
Okay. Any idea? Can I get directions there? I'm very new to town, and I don't
Oh,
want
yes.
to ask Job for everything.
So, oh, you know Yob?
Yeah, I went on a date with him the other night.
Good for him. Now, you move along the main road. Take a left when you come to the southern pass.
Uh-huh.
Go around the loop, and you'll find
Okay.
it a large red-roofed building near the southern edge of the loop.
Okay. And he's good at removing these.
Well, he makes toys.
Okay. Toys that are cursed? Are they often cursed?
The elder Blinsky had this notion that for children to be happy, they had to have toys, and it might be better for them to be toys, therefore they could always have a toy and be happy. So he may have created some abominations.
I am said that he's gone. I would have loved to meet him.
Are you telling me that there's a soul's child in this toy? A child's soul?
No, yes, there's a child's soul in that toy, most likely. Most of them are thought to have been released, but if it's bound to you, it's not exactly releasable.
Okay. Yep. Gonna go find Blinsky?
Blinsky.
Blinsky, thank you.
Yes.
I'm new. Pronunciations are weird. I'm from the mountains.
Like Mount Baratok?
No, like outside of this place in general.
Well, yes, Mount Baratok is outside of the village of Vallaki, but I'm assuming you mean outside the mist.
Yes.
Oh, so you're poor trapped souls like the rest of us now. May our Father have mercy on you.
I don't know how we got here. I just became aware of us being in here at one point. Hold on, guys.
I have some duties to attend to. Mostly, they will
Yeah.
be healing and attending to the wounded hunters. Do you mind if I leave, or do you have other things you request of his patron?
Actually, I have a question.
Yes.
I feel like it's going to be very important later once we leave. Who is the most powerful tracker in this village? And if you say Yob, I'll be a very happy person.
Tracker?
Yes, tracker. We need to
Uh,
find people in sense of the word.
that would most likely have to be. Yala Ivanovich.
Yala Ivanovich.
Yes.
That's a name.
Are we talking like him, her,
Them.
they, them? Okay. Um. All right. Um. What's You know what? Never mind. And Mario's gonna go to Arabella. I need a huge favor, like a really huge favor.
Okay. The
Like
last
the
time you
biggest.
asked me for a huge favor, it wasn't that huge.
No, this one's gonna be pretty huge. Um. I might need you to do your thing with what was her name again, Father?
Oh, Yala?
Yeah, Yala. Thank you, Father. I might need you to do your thing with Yala.
Are you asking me to fuck someone? In a house of God?
No,
This
no,
is whispered.
no. I'm not asking you to he looks around, make relations with somebody, or do the naked tango, the the Frosky and Troy, if you will. No, I'm not asking you to do that. I just need your charm to get us to meet this person and see if we can ask them for help. And if need be, yes, I need you to fuck them so they will help us out.
Okay. This
Listen,
is
listen,
this is
listen.
a weird request from you. But I
It is.
find a lot of things fuckable, so it'll work out.
I'm horrified to know that. But listen, like, if you have any doubts, look, I've helped you out sometimes. I don't ask for much. Can we make sure? Can we just please make sure Irina is okay?
Look, all right. I'm only gonna be upset if they're like a 3.
Are you really though?
Yeah, I do have some standards. Jesus
I
Christ.
understand. I understand. You like power, like handsomeness, and beauty, and blah da 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 da.
Beauty is subjective. Sure. Where is Yala,
Very.
father?
Yala would be in the Hunter's Hall if she's there. Or if they're there.
Thank you.
Would I know? Because I've been in the Hunter's Hall
You were
training.
not introduced to all of the hunters, and Yala is someone who isn't often there, so you don't know.
I'm gonna ask the father while that whole conversation was going, if he could heal me. I'm hurting.
Of course, and he extends a hand. There's a quick bit of like a burning sensation as if a fire is raging inside you, and you heal for 7 HP.
Oh, thank God.
I don't know
Yes.
why I thought you
Yes, you
said
should.
70. I was like, what the fuck? But
After
70, yeah,
after getting that information, I'm gonna lean over to Mario really, really quickly and go, if this causes a problem with Yob, that's on you.
Mm. He goes to say something, and he thinks about it for a second. He goes, okay, I got it. I'll talk to Yob. I'll figure something out. But you are way better at this than I am.
I don't know how.
I don't either, to be honest with you. It's really a miracle
I don't even like people.
at all. But you are very
No.
good at fucking them, apparently.
Maybe that's why.
Hmm, hmm, hmm. Yes, okay. Plan made. I will try to share this with everybody, the ones that matter. Not everybody in the congregation. That would be really bad. But I'll try
Yeah.
to share it with everybody that matters, and see what we can do. My plan, and tell me if I'm crazy. My plan, we need to find Ishmael if we can, if he's alive, hopefully somewhere. And then we need to find the one that stole the bones.
Well, to find Eastmark, wouldn't it be easier to find the werewolves?
Okay. A plan that doesn't involve us dying, hopefully. I like life. I do. I do. I really like life.
Well, maybe I can fuck my way through the werewolves to like their good side too. You never know. You wanted me to try a peaceful way. This is all I know. All right.
You're right.
You want me to be nice.
Right.
This is about as nice as I get.
You're right. Mario is completely horrified at the entire thought of like how many packs would Mario know like with books like fairy tales and stuff like that, how many like werewolves would be in a pack, by the way?
While werewolves are typically solitary creatures, if they do form packs, they number between 5 and 300.
Yeah, he's gonna Okay, all right. He's definitely going the 300 route. All right. Deal.
I'm just gonna walk out of the church to leave Mario horrified with pride.
Father, can I pray, please?
Absolutely.
Can I? Yeah, he's just gonna kneel down, whatever deity statue, and doesn't say anything, doesn't utter anything, but he's gonna kneel down, not pay attention to the statue, and just pray to the lady in red, and be like, listen, I know I haven't spoken in a while, but Lady Carnella, please don't let my sister fuck 300 werewolves.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go with the way of like, please just erase my memory for like the past 2 years. Please just take those memories. God,
please, my lady. Please, my lady. Please, not 300. Not 200. Not 10. Please,
fine.
not even 5. 1. Just please, if you can make it be just 1. If she just needs to get that 1, that's the most I will ask.
Okay. You sit there for a moment praying. Go ahead and roll a religion check.
As I'm praying to a
little nat 20 on that.
I'm more scared if I get a nat 1.
Just that voice comes, it's 500.
You feel a reassuring presence, but nothing more than that. Like a faint touch across the back of your neck, a tickle of power, but that's it.
That is all I require. She was not very... When we weren't in person, she wasn't very communicative. But that much just lets me know she's out there and she is heard. Whether she is laughing or not, it can be, said. But Mario's just gonna go with it. Stand up and just walk outside. Try not to think about 300 werewolves.
All right. And the rest of you?
I am going to turn to Damien.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was still talking to him, but like, so, did we hear the story about the bones missing? Or was that just Mario?
That was just Mario.
Okay. Well, so again, I guess I'll be like, thought churches were supposed to be sacred ground?
This church is sacred ground.
And the dead things popping out of the grave?
Unfortunately, it would seem that some devious power has presented itself, but as we always have done, we protected our parishioners and kept our borders safe.
Okay. So, hypothetically speaking, if a party of outsiders came in to enjoy the festival,
Okay.
and not to bring people to the church,
Okay.
and one of their party members was not who they said they were,
All right.
would that party be in trouble?
Well, no, people use false names all the time. That's not
Right.
a huge concern.
I just mean, like, what if those people might have been a monster.
That's impossible. The gates test every person for silver unless they're already well known, or they're vouched for by somebody, or there was a massive disturbance, that kind of thing. But even then, typically, they do test everybody.
So a bunch of hunters running at the door for everyone to get in because there's werewolves behind them.
This seems like a very specific question to be hypothetical.
It's very hypothetical.
Is there something you wish to confess, child?
You see,
Staring at Lilith, just going just what are you doing?
This is what happens when Therian can't be there to shut her up.
well, you see,
I-
our party might be plagued with random visits from a certain person.
Uh-huh.
A plague, you say? So, is this person stalking your group?
It feels
Can I
like
just
it.
walk up, cover her mouth, and just pick her up and be like, "Yeah, it's like the horrible stalker. We're trying to deal with it. They're just awful, just an awful person. Just
Lilith licks his hands.
kinky." Yeah. So sorry to take up your time.
There's just a look of confusion on his face. That what? What's going on?
Mario in the
remove his
distance,
hand.
Mario in the distance, feels the disturbance in the forest and be like, "You're in a church."
Disturbance in the church.
Wow, Crimson! I didn't know you were so strong.
There's a lot of things you don't know about me.
Oh,
Now we're gonna
maybe
go.
we should get to know each other better. We don't really hang out, do
Well,
we?
hey, your mouth is still muffled, so I don't know how you're communicating this.
She did say that she tried to pull his mouth.
There's no, your mouth is covered, Misty. I have picked you up, and I'm saying, I will talk to you later, Mr. Priest. Have a good night.
Have a good day as well. I hope you enjoy the festival tomorrow.
I will. I'll come back and
He still looks really confused.
I'll come back. Do you know if there's places that offer jobs for adventurers, odd jobs around town, stuff like that?
No. Most things are taken care of by the Hunters Guild. If you're-
Lilith is just licking his hand this whole time.
Nice and wet.
You seem to be having some difficulties, children.
Yes, I know. She's just
Do you require a mediator? Are you having a fight?
no. She just needs to get to her man right away.
Oh, you're married. Congratulations.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
I'm just gonna salute and just be like, "Yep." Talk to you later, Mr. Priest. Enjoy the festival. Meet us outside when you're done, Mario. Bye.
Be welcome to the light. Okay, goodbye.
Okay, all that stuff was said outside then, after you've uncovered my
Character?
mouth.
Out of character though, can the party be celestially banned from churches ever? Just wondering.
Yeah,
Just wondering.
celestially
Celestially banned from churches. Every deity came to an agreement. No, not these hoes.
Not the knot hose.
Mm-mm.
Ever.
Is Therian outside?
Yeah, because if I step through the threshold, I'm
Okay.
watching everybody's skin slaw off and then
Okay.
repeat
Okay,
constantly.
so the door's gonna open, and I'm still just gonna be carrying her, and I'm just gonna walk outside, just walk up to you, hand her off to you, be like, "I did your duty for today." And then I'm just gonna with my hand that is wet with her licking it, I'm just gonna just dry it on his cloak or whatever he has and says, "That is all." And then
A
I'm gonna-
stalker, am I? A very bad, horrible person, am I?
Lilith wiggling out of Therian's grasp.
No.
Therian,
As
let me
soon as I
down!
heard that voice,
Sir?
just
Let me go!
I
Sir,
slowly just start don't turn towards where the noise came from. Just slowly start backing up into the church.
Wait,
I
Apparently
think
that doesn't save you.
Mario's gonna turn to the direction of the voice, and go, "Sir, look, we get it. You're very pretty. Okay, you're very dangerous. You could kill us all at one moment, but we are currently in a crisis, and I really appreciate the tip that you gave us about Irina's brother. Thank you for that. But if you're gonna stay here, if you're gonna kill us, just kill us. If not, can we, can we just cut it short today?
Is
Please,
that an
just once again."
invitation?
Yes.
He kind of steps forward, coming really into Mario's personal space. Did you just ask me
Whoa.
to kill you?
Whoa.
Mario is not going to back down. Actually, for once in a time, he is not going to back down. He is determined. He's not. He's not going to reach for the rapier. He's not going to try to cast any spells. He's going to look him dead in the face.
Can I just have a? Can I grab Mario by the shoulder and just kind of protectively pull him back?
You attempt to, but Strahd has your hand in a grasp as well. It would be an opposed strength check as you try to pull Mario away from him.
Okay.
What have you got?
16.
23. You are
Ooh, this
stuck.
fucker's-
You're stuck in place.
Therian, they need our help. Please let me go.
He looks. Mario looks at Strahd after uttering that and goes, "Look, we get it. You're all powerful. We're your playthings. We understand. If you kill me now, you lose a plaything, and that would bore you. Because otherwise, why would you sit around here, and show up whenever you felt like it? We're obviously maybe not special to you, but we're giving you some type of entertainment today, right?"
He takes just one finger, lets go of Arabella's hand once it's been pulled off your shoulder, and just puts a finger over your lips. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
You know, I'm supposed to be good at these.
With advantage. I'll grant you advantage on that one.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Why does it matter? Why does it matter?
He takes a moment, and he reaches up and he kisses your forehead. And you feel a burn go from head to toe. Not altogether unpleasant.
I'm definitely activating my edge and getting it as cold as I can possibly get it, like to the point where my breath is showing.
Yep. You have earned a special ability.
Oh.
Yeah. For standing up to Strahd like that, you have what's called the Resister's Mark. And three times ever, you get to reroll one saving throw of your choice. So
3 times ever.
Yes.
Ever.
So this charm
Okay.
stays on you until you use the third bit of power, but you get to reroll saving throws.
Got you. Okay. Let's see.
You decide after
What was
you
the
roll,
name of it
right?
again? What was the name
The
of it?
Resister's
of it?
Charm. And he looks at you deep in the eyes. He grins. Look at you, being so defiant. So much spirit. Such great potential. I like it. You're welcome for the warning. I just came to see if there was any reason to intervene. But as it stands right now, I could walk into that church and suffer no consequences. It's so pitiful, these humans running around thinking they're protected and thinking their festivals are some way to stave off the depression, the anxiety, and the terror that I am. Well, make sure Irina recovers and gets well soon. And he takes a step back and just turns into a bat and flies off.
Well,
Mario
Therian, why
sighs,
can't
turn
you do
around.
that?
Mario turns around and is like, "Well, that happened." And you
There
see like the
is-
beads of like ice basically like just come down his face.
There's frostburn going all the way across your lips. As you try to talk, it hurts to move.
Arabella moved to hover just behind Mario. like an anxious mom. But when Strahd started that whole thing, like she had the full Robert Downey Jr. eye roll going on. She's not one for big speeches.
It it hurts to talk.
I can't
And I
fix
have
that.
I know. Just give me a moment. Let me
Do
just
you want a hot chocolate?
no. If I slowly acclimate to it, I might be all right.
What if I put my hand over your mouth and like let
It
my
makes
hand
it.
warm you?
I don't need warmth. I need cold, and you can't provide that right now.
Ah, no, I can't.
If I regulate everything else around it, eventually it doesn't hurt. Um,
Okay.
but to keep it short, bones make church sacred. Bones are missing. Ishmark we brought in is not Ishmark. Ran off to North Lake. Irina passed out, won't wake. It takes one last deep breath. Tried find Ishmark in forest. Maybe he's alive. And then go find thing that took bones. And that's it. He was mainly speaking to Arabella, but anybody else that could
At
listen.
this point, Therian lets go of Lilith.
You're always ruining my fun.
And Mario just looks at her and points to his lips.
Dealing with
Your
him,
fun is insane.
Dealing with him is not fun. It's dangerous.
I find it fun.
You just told me last night that you don't want to die.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that it's not fun to... It's not fun.
Okay, well, pissing him off is a good way to get killed.
I can see the mouth moving. I know you're not muted, so it looks like you're just thinking really hard.
I mean... Our job's very dangerous anyways, right? So...
Yes.
It is,
I agree.
yes, but we take jobs that we know we can somewhat handle. We can't deal with him.
Yeah, well, guess what? We took this job, and guess what? We're doing a bang-up job handling it now, aren't we? Stuck in a place that we're not from, and apparently we're stuck here forever until Vampire Daddy lets us go, but we can't do anything about him because he's super powerful, and I don't know if you guys know this, but we're the ones that let him into the town.
At the mention of Vampire Daddy, Mario does a Robert Downey Jr. eye roll.
Yes, but we can fix that problem.
Maybe
Dealing with him should be a less choice.
As you guys are standing there discussing this, you notice. Does anyone have a passive perception of 14 or above?
Nope.
Arabella, you notice there's a small child watching you.
I'm gonna fuck off towards the kid. Just crouch down in front of them.
Okay. Hello.
Hi.
Are you heroes?
Oh, no. But
Okay.
we try to be helpful when we can. I don't know if that counts.
I did a bad thing, and I was wondering if you could help me.
Okay, what kind of bad thing?
Well, my big brother, he's kind of always looked out for me since I got here
Mm-hmm.
after Mom and Dad died. And this one night, I was really scared of the vampires, and so Father Lucian told me that an old saint was living in the basement, and he would take care of us. And so I told my brother that story. And I think my brother did something bad to the saint that lived in the basement.
Okay. Do
Cause
you?
he had a shovel and a bag, and he was coming out of the basement, and he walked into town.
Okay. Do you know where your brother is, or where he'd go?
No, I haven't seen him since. It's been about two days, 3 days.
Okay. I'll tell you what. Why don't you come over and meet my friends? All right.
But they're all so tall and scary.
How about I put you on my shoulders, and then together we'll be taller than them.
Make a persuasion check with advantage, which would be flat because you still have 2 levels of exhaustion.
Yep.
I thought we got rid of that.
Got rid of 1 level of
Wonderful.
exhaustion, but there are 3 total. He kind of looks up and goes, "Yeah, be a good idea." And so he kind of scrambles onto your shoulders. You're holding him. He's tall. He's small for a kid.
Do a little jump just to make him laugh.
We're gonna go meet them.
Yep. Come on, they're not that scary.
Promise.
Pinky promise.
Okay.
I bring the kid over, and then in the bathroom.
I think that was word for bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
but I'm bringing the kid over to
Yeah.
talk to the party.
So the kid goes, "Hi."
Hi, little one. Are you okay?
Yeah, I was just telling this lady that I think me and my brother did something bad.
You
Okay.
and your brother?
Yeah.
What did you guys do?
Well, I was real scared this one day, and Father Lucian told me a story about a saint that lives in the basement, and he's like super protecting, and like he makes the whole city safe, and he lived in our basement, so we'd be the safest. And then I told my brother about it, and he got this like weird look in his face, and he said thank you. And then I mean, he's not really my brother, but he's been looking after me for a few years because Mom and Dad died, so I had to come live here, and he was living here. And then a few days ago, I saw him leaving, going into town with like a big shovel and a big bag that was all dirty. And I haven't seen him since, and I'm worried that maybe he kidnapped the saint.
What do you mean? He's not your real brother? Was he adopted?
That's a big word.
Like your family made him your brother.
We're all brothers and sisters when we live in the church.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
At the mention of this news, nobody's seen it but Therian. Mario's breath again is like visible. His eyes get very like icy blue. But he passed the kid on the head. He's like, do you know which way your brother went?
He went into town.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. I'm not supposed to leave the church.
What's your name? What's your name?
I'm Yeska.
Yeska. Okay. Nice to meet you, Yeska. I'm Lilith.
Hi, Lilith.
So your brother just went into town. Which way into town did he go?
He He went that way, and he points towards like the center of town.
Okay.
His name is Mirivoj.
Mirivoj. Oh, that's a nice name. Can I introduce you to somebody who's really nice?
Who's that?
And wait 1 second. And Mario walks over to Therian. Therian, this boy's brother is the one who stole the bones and left Rena in the state that she's in. Please handle this. Or, no, that was wrong. I apologize. Please get all you can. I am currently not in the right state of mind to help in this situation, and I will let you take over.
Remember to breathe.
Says the person who doesn't need to.
That's what I was thinking.
Unless people pay close enough attention, they don't know he doesn't.
It's true.
You got to be actively paying attention to his chest not rising and not falling.
So this tiny little child who's only about 3.5, maybe 4 feet tall, very young, very pale, dark hair, dark eyes, wearing little better than rags that are relatively clean. You can see they've been sewn up in a bunch of little places, so it's a hand-me-down. It's too small for him.
Well, all right. We will go look for him.
Can you bring him back?
We can try our hardest. All right.
You're not gonna hurt him, are you? He did
Not
a
if we
bad
don't-
thing, but he's not a bad person.
Again, we won't hurt him if we don't have to.
Promise?
I promise.
Mhm.
Pinky promise?
Therian, pinky promises.
Okay. I was like, thank you. Thank you. I gotta go back inside though. I'm not supposed to
Do you
be
wanna see
outside.
Something cool.
What's that?
Hold up my hand and activate my edge and just let the
Little
lightning
arcs of lightning.
hit my fingers.
He looks like super wide-eyed for a moment, and then he claps.
And then it goes away.
Okay, I gotta go inside though, because Father Damien gets really angry, and when he gets angry, sometimes bad things happen. So I gotta go now.
Whoa. What do you mean bad things happen?
He doesn't really answer and avoids your eyes and just kind of walks inside.
See, again,
Corrupt-
this is why I don't like the church.
Yes. Corruption is everywhere. We can't fight it all. We can go deal with these stones.
But he's only a human. We could scare him a little.
If I frenzy, I'll come here first.
Good enough for me.
All right. So you folks get all back together. There's the sharing of that little bit of news. There's a few disparate things you guys could do. What do you want to do first?
Fun fact: was anybody within 100 feet of me bleeding?
Yes.
You were bleeding?
Yes, there were a few people. There was a lot of blood. Go ahead and make that
Oh, you
wisdom
forgot
save.
to roll.
I'm good.
You're good?
Because I'm only at 1 hunger right now.
Okay, you're fine.
Thank you, love.
All right. What else do you guys want to do then? Where are you aiming? What's the target?
Isn't it night right now?
It's approaching dusk, yes.
Well, as much as Lilith loves the visits from Strahd, she feels like the first thing they should do is probably get the dusty old bones back, if that's what's protecting the town. So
I feel like the first thing we should do is sleep.
that too, we should do that. But first thing in the morning, we should go find the dusty old bone.
Well, first thing in the morning, I'm gonna go and train at the hall again, but I think I'll go and ask the hunters.
Wait, you've
The
been
events.
you've been in the hall?
Mm-hmm.
Been outside the hall. You haven't been welcomed into the hall,
Sorry.
the outside
Yeah,
training grounds.
I'm not allowed inside of the hall, but I'm in their training grounds
But
with the
you
hunters.
know of them.
Yeah, I'm training with them.
If you can get audience with sorry, but what was her name again?
Yala.
Yala. If you can find this Yala and seek audience with her, I feel like she would really help us out. She would be able to help us out. And if she doesn't want to speak to you, I have a lovely sister I can hook her up to make her help us out. Because we're gonna need somebody who's really good at tracking down things. And I don't know about you, I'm not that good at that. I don't think Therian is, even though he's old as dirt. Um, but
Darian has a really good nose.
for bleeding things, yeah, but not one of those things.
Everything bleeds.
So
I mean,
I'll
yeah.
He has
I'll
plenty.
note that down, and
Yeah.
then because there was also we need to go talk to the toy shop.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then
yeah.
get information about this lost brother, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go ask about the hunter when I'm training tomorrow, and then I don't know if you guys want to split into teams. Arabella and Mario can go to the toy shop, and then
What if I want to
Darian-
go to the toy shop with Arabella?
Yeah.
Not by yourself.
not by yourself.
Yeah, by ourselves. We're fucking adults.
Yeah,
You can't tell us what to do.
you're
I'm
not the
gonna-
boss
I'm gonna-
of us.
I'm going to
Have
pat
you-
you on the shoulder and say, "You think you're an adult."
This is Mario. This is Mario talking right now. He's like, do you not? I was like, have you ever met? Oh, I'm sorry. What was I gonna say? So you mean to tell me that you've never had to escort an adult ever in their entire life? And he just gives it like, ever, ever in your entire life?
Nope.
We
She's
literally did.
Sarcastically. No, she's just being a brat at this point. No.
And I lean
They
over.
could have brought themselves here.
And died. Yes, Arabella, please speak. Speak clearly and loudly into the Mario
I
declaration.
have to talk to you, but that's in a minute. I'm gonna lean over and whisper to Lilith and go, you could just pretend and like change yourself into Mario, and then we could sneak off and do whatever we want tomorrow, right?
It's a good idea.
Yeah. Just saying.
I have to get his demeanor down. And like she stares at Mario like watching him very closely.
Come the fuck on.
So as you guys are discussing this, there's a sudden screeching, rending noise from Arabella's backpack. And then a creature bursts from it, fully formed. This large creature that's like a wisp, but swings with a sword made of ice towards Arabella. Arabella does an 18 hit.
18 hits.
Okay, and does a 23 hit? Absolutely it does. You suffer 13 points of slashing damage.
Okay, I'm down again, but as I go down, can I just Wrath of the Storm?
Absolutely you can. It's a
Cool.
reaction, right?
Yep.
It works.
Cool. Dex save for that thing.
14.
So half damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so it would take 4 points of damage. As you hit it, its form kind of shimmers with that electricity, and it screeches just a mommy! And everyone roll for initiative.
Can I yell for the freaking father?
You could.
Yeah. He'd be able to handle something cursed like this.
We don't have any tokens to press, so.
Yeah, no, this is just a Theater of the Mind one. Lilith, that's a 16. Crimson, you have a 24. And that's still going... I'm still going to require an initiative check from Arabella because she has death saving throws to make. All right, Arabella and Lilith, who wants to go first?
Lilith can go first.
Okay.
Concern at this point is Arabella, and I'd like to get her to a priest that I have called for.
Okay.
Nice.
Crimson, you're the first to react to this creature spontaneously appearing at Varabella's backpack.
Is Therian not in this?
I rolled a GM accidentally. It's fine.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm last.
So it's a ghost. It's a ghosty ghost.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything to deal with ghosty ghosts. I doubt I can get flank in because it's probably not flanked at the moment, right?
You guys are in a small enough group, you could get flanking, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, no, bad. Go back. Go back to the monkey.
That definitely hits and definitely does at least a little bit of damage. It only takes half from the piercing, unfortunately, as your weapon is not silvered. But it does take some damage.
Might as well go in with the dagger
The
too.
offhand, a 15 hits as well, dealing another bit of slashing damage. Okay. And then it's going to be its turn. It takes the long sword made of ice in its hand and slashes against you, Crimson, because you just attacked it. It's an 8 to hit and a 15 to hit.
The 8 will not hit.
But you take you take 10 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
As it hacks at you with the blade, it kind of blisters over when it touches, the cold itself wrinkling your skin inwards, preventing you from bleeding. It's like a longsword made of full ice. It's terrifying. Lilith, you're up first.
Yep. Can
You're
I
up
drag
next, then.
Arabella
Into the area?
closer to the church, as I said, calling for.
Okay, as you grab Arabella and begin dragging her, when you get about 20 feet away, the creature begins being shifted backwards with you.
Oh, do I get an attack of opportunity?
No, because it's an unwilling move on its part. As you scream for the priest, you can see one of them looks up from the inside and begins moving towards you, but that's all it's going to be able to do for its turn. His turn. Arabella, go ahead and make a death save.
Yep. Let's see.
We should roll death saves to GM so that we don't know. I feel like it's more fun that way.
I have to remember how to roll death saves on Roll20. Give me just a quick second while I am dumb.
Alrighty.
Death save.
Oh.
Bye. I'm dead.
This
is it.
No,
Bye, everyone.
that's 2 failed saves. You still have one remaining. Mario, you're up.
How far away is Arabella?
At this point, she's been dragged about half the movement speed that... no,
So
because
15.
Lilith would have had a dash, so she's 30 feet away from you.
30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Mario's going to give a good old healing word to Arabella. And it's like, again, sleeping again, huh? And he's going to heal her for 4 points.
I believe that is the end of your spells, though.
That is the end of my spells. That is my pact slot.
Yep.
I don't like the fact or the smile on Devin's face right now.
You still have an action you can do,
Really? Okay.
because Healing Word is a bonus action.
Then I'm blasting it.
All right, go ahead. Unfortunately, as you're like focusing on keeping like Arabella up, because the subconscious part of you knows that, oh no, she's going to die, even if the conscious part refuses to admit it, and your Eldritch Blast aim is just a little bit off, and takes a small chunk out of one of the ivory pillars of the church. Therian.
Alright.
Always with the monkey. All right. Well, Therian
same.
will just kind of, with his slight unnatural speed, will look and catch up.
Okay.
And slice the creature.
All right, go ahead and roll for an attack. You do have a silvered greatsword, so this will be just full damage.
I don't think I have advantage.
You would not have advantage, no, because at the moment there's no one threatening. A 6 does not hit, unfortunately. Don't forget, you each do have a little bit of inspiration still. You can use it.
Used mine already.
All right. Then we're going to go to Crimson. You're up.
I guess I will just go into another flanking position.
Okay, so you rush up behind the creature.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Use my short sword.
A 22 hits. That'll be 10 points of damage. All right.
And then I'm going to bonus action disengage because I'm almost dead.
And run away from it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're able to get about 10 feet away. Unfortunately, you used most of your movement to get up there. Then it's going to go to its turn. Looking around, it realizes there's someone who's moving it. So it moves over to Lilith and makes 2 big swipes. It's a 5. 2 nat ones in a row. It's swinging. You can see
Can't hit
like
me. Can't hit me. Can't hit me.
bits being taken off of its sword, but it doesn't manage to strike for any real damage. That would provoke an attack of opportunity from Therian.
But fuck yourself.
A 14 hits for 10 points of slashing damage. As this creature moves away from you, you manage to open a large gash in its back that, while it doesn't bleed, reveals to you the kind of ghostly innards of this creature. Doesn't look appetizing, to say the least. Okay. Then, Lilith, you're up.
Yep. It's really close to me.
It's right in
didn't
front
hit
of
me.
you. No.
Yeah. Ticket. Yeah. I'll just blast it. Whatever.
All right, so you'd have disadvantage because it's right in front of you.
Yeah, I know. I don't know how to roll for this. Wait, yes, I do. Hold on. Let me just roll again.
That 20 would have been nice.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Give me another one. I don't know what I rolled.
And now 1.
Duality.
Lord Jesus,
I
give
did
it,
think
and he
about.
takes
I did
it
think
away.
about stepping back for a second. But you know what? I'm gonna use my bonus action to just summon and whack it with a
With a tentacle?
tentacle.
Okay. So you're freaking out because the thing just appeared directly in front of you. And you're just like trying to throw an Eldritch Blast. It misses horribly. The tentacle pops up behind it. You're like, oh, I got it this time. And it just passes right through.
If you're useless.
Arabella, you have 4 HP. You're prone. Yep. What do you want to do?
Yep. Yep. I'm gonna roll to my feet with half my movement.
Okay.
And I'm gonna mutter a word of radiance at this thing.
It saves.
That's fine. And then bonus action, I'm gonna go priest a little bit faster because I am in danger, and try and move that way just a little bit more. I just need a love tap, man.
If you move from the square that you're on, you would take an attack of opportunity.
Oh no, never mind then.
Okay, Mario.
Priest coming faster.
Priest coming faster.
The priest is trying to get to you, but you guys are outside the church.
All right. I'll use that as a bonus action then. I'm gonna blast it again.
Okay.
Where you at? There you are.
As you try to hit it with a magical energy, it scatters against its form. Not quite potent enough to disrupt it. Therian.
Hold on.
Oh, yep.
Bonus action.
Yep.
Bonus action. I'm going to cast. What is it? Sorry. I just had it up here. I'm going to cast Hexblade's Curse.
All right. So it is currently. What are you targeting for it? Oh wait, no. That's Hex, not Hexblade's Curse. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Hexblade's Curse.
All right.
You get the good old Gimp harness, and yeah. There you go.
Yeah, it's now weighing heavily on the creature. Therian.
Therian is going to not move up to the creature. He should be flanking now, right?
Yep.
Okay.
A 15 hits, and for 12 slashings, you come down on the creature. How do you want to finish it off?
So with it sticking out, is there like a tether that connects it, like a visible tether that connects it to Arabella?
There is a faint one, yes.
I would like to go through its head and through its tether attached to Arabella.
Okay, so as you come down through the creature's head, you cut through the tether. There's an ungodly screech as the entire thing evaporates, leaving you in a faint, cold mist.
Arabella, you're not the one that's supposed to die. Stop trying.
As the priest comes up, he goes, "Oh, you dealt with it," and he takes a moment and prays. And all of you are going to regain 6 HP.
Well, I can only gain 2, so.
You don't need any.
Wow, I'm back
I
to where I
currently
was
gain
before the
2.
white attacked.
I'm at maximum now
Hey,
because I only have 14 now.
is it Father Lucian or Father Damien that came
Father
out?
Damien.
Hey, Father Damien,
Yes.
could I get like a little bit of extra juice? Not in like being ungrateful for what you just gave me. I just, if I get hit again really hard, I'm gonna be really mad if I go down.
He reaches over and heals you for 9. Unfortunately, child, that's all of my energy for the day now. I spent too much healing the wounded from the fight.
I appreciate that a lot. Thank you.
Mario goes, toy shop. Yeah, we need to go to that.
It's
Yeah.
really like somebody's out here trying to kill us.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, it's a monkey.
Can we go to
Mm,
bed?
Yeah, a monkey.
Mm.
Crimson's just like, I'm done. I'm almost dead. I'm hurting.
It's nighttime.
There's blood everywhere.
Can we go to bed now?
Yeah, I'm going back to the inn.
Yeah, we are definitely done for today. And tomorrow we will start a brand new adventure of almost getting killed.
Okay? So you guys head towards the inn, and you sleep. And you have a very good night's rest.
Thank you
Oh.
to somebody else.
One less exhaustion for you.
Yep, so Arabella, you're down to only having 1 exhaustion.
Yes.
You're not at half movement.
So you all have a very good sleep. You wake up feeling very refreshed, feeling ready to go, and you hear a lot of commotion happening outside.
For the festival. Oh wait, there was
Yay.
there was masks being sold for the
Yeah,
festival,
can
right?
we have bought a few of those on our
Yeah.
way back?
I want
It's
the demon one.
it is 1 silver for the demon,
Done.
2 silver for the flames, or a gold for the sun.
Demon.
I'll get a gold. I'll get a sun.
Okay.
I'm cheap, man. I'm the demon.
What colors are the different masks?
So the demons are all just like really, really shiny red. The fire is orange and yellow, and the sun is brilliant gold. But it's gold paint, not actual gold.
Well, I'm gonna have to kind of follow the trend of probably the demon mask just because it's red.
Okay. So who has a demon mask?
Everybody but Mario.
Everyone but Mario is a demon, and Mario is the sun.
I
It should be.
radiate. Just good vibes. Good vibes.
Speaking of, first thing in the morning, Mario gets a on his door.
Yes, if you're Strahd coming to kill me, you're a little late.
Nope, it's your sister coming to kill you instead.
Can it be Strahd instead?
No.
No. Okay.
As
Yeah,
I
come
open
on
the
in.
door.
Hi.
Hi. The next time you want to stand up to like a crazy fucking guy, maybe have a human meat shield in between you and them. Huh?
That sounds very fair, and you are 100% correct, and I will definitely grab Therian for that.
No.
What do you mean, no?
Carrying somebody else's human meat shield.
Yeah, but you listen. You played dead twice today. Okay, like
I played that
yesterday.
twice.
Sorry,
Yesterday, first of all.
yesterday.
Second
yes,
of
you're
all,
correct.
I got beat to shit. But look at how much shit I took down yesterday too.
You know what? Look, just because you can do like the whole like, and everything goes away, doesn't mean you can do it to him. Okay.
No, but it does mean that I am a human meat shield in between you and them. Do you think I want you to die?
Do you think I want you to die?
No.
All right then.
But again,
I
together, I can't do anything if you're already there and I'm over here, right? Do you see what I mean?
But you don't have to. That's what Therion's for. He's a hen. Let him be the hen.
Wait, he mother hens for someone else that's not us.
They're hens for everybody.
I'm the mother hen for us, all right?
All right.
Listen, you drive. You listen. Okay. You drive a very sound argument there. Okay. I will agree to that if you don't look super tired every time I see you. And
I
it's been
actually-
what, I don't know, a week now.
Look at me
Give us an
today.
invisible watch.
I'm like the sun, man. I'm radiant.
You look less like shit than you did yesterday. So you know what? I really actually appreciate that.
There's still
looking-
bags.
First of all,
Still bags under the eyes, but she's doing better.
I radiate feral beauty. Anyway, the point
Is that what you
is,
call it? Is that smell that I smell?
no, that's just
Feral,
death.
feral beauty.
That's
Oh,
just
okay,
death.
yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Mhm.
Anyway, the point is, maybe don't. Between, all right? I'm a little bit harder to hit than you. I'm just saying. It's the armor. I've got the crazy armor.
Okay.
Okay, I just.
You win. You can have it. The next time I stand up for something that will surely kill us all, I'll put you in between it and me.
I'd appreciate that a lot, actually.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
But if you die,
You can beat me up. It's fine.
no, just heaven help any and everything around us.
You know what? That's fair. But but that's like that's the same thing. What if you die? Then it's the same thing, you know?
If I die, I don't want to die. But my fuck it. I'm already eternally damned to be with somebody anyway, so I care a little bit less about my life.
I'm gonna glance over and make sure the door is closed. And if it's not, I'm just gonna close it with my foot and go, look. All right, I
in
know.
the door, you see a familiar figure.
what
God
kind of
damn it.
familiar figure.
Leaning against the door is a man, fair features, his throat cut, disemboweled. As he stands
Oh.
there grinning, blood drips from his teeth. He says, "See? Damned. A hellish creature. You should have killed the Edgeless like I told you to, Arabella."
Gonna whisper to myself and go, "You're still not real," as I'm slowly kicking the door closed.
No, I'm very real.
And I'm real
Really?
enough. I'm real enough for all purposes. And he reaches out and he touches you. And as you turn back to Mario, there is a single bloody fingerprint in the middle of your forehead that came from nowhere.
Did you? What is that?
What?
Do we have any mirrors in the room?
No.
No mirrors. You have like a bloody fingerprint, in the middle of your forehead, and I didn't do that.
I'm gonna whip back around to the door. Is he still there?
No.
I need to go work out. Bye.
Oh, okay.
Door like slams shut. Bye, Mario.
Bye, sis.
So as Crimson heads down for the morning, going off to do his training, Therian and Lilith, you were approached at breakfast by Erwin, who kind of flips a chair around and sits down
Hi, Erwin. How are you?
Doing much
Hello.
better now that the church isn't in trouble. I have a favor to ask of you two, since you did so well in the fight yesterday, and the hunters refused to hear me out.
Sure.
Okay.
If I don't have a shipment from the Wizard of the Vine winery, then I will run out of booze for next week's Feast of St. Andrew. And I shouldn't have to tell you that a feast without booze is awful and boring. I'd like you to go check up on them for me.
You would like us to save your life because you're in charge of it.
Now, Therian, don't be so mean. He helped us out with this, she says, pulling out the note that she still keeps. So I mean, it's a friendly reminder, I guess. But either way, we owe Erwin something because of Arabella's actions.
Yes.
Plus,
I
there's
understand.
booze. Come on.
I understand that. I want him to be more forthcoming with the fact that this is a huge favor for him because if he doesn't have the booze to supply, the Burgermeister will get angry with him.
The Burgermeister might be angry, but he wouldn't stoop to killing me. He knows that's a mistake.
Let's just help him out. It's fine. We can go. We can go check out the brewery, winery.
Yes, I'd really appreciate it. And, my family owns the winery. I'm sure they'd be more than willing to compensate you for any issues that may arise.
Ooh, free booze.
Or compensation in monetary form, potentially
Alright,
potions,
That's a thing.
that sort of
That's a
thing.
thing.
I did have to use my only potion in that last fight.
Are you-
Before we went to bed, I would have studied that vial even more.
You can go ahead and roll either an intelligence or a wisdom check, unless you have an alchemist tool. So,
I don't. So medicine or arcana?
no, it would be intelligence or wisdom. Wouldn't be either one of those two. Yeah, unfortunately, this is a different kind of thing.
Well, it doesn't matter. They're the same, so that's why I was asking you. 13.
You're unable to determine
Oh,
what
it's a new
kind of.
day.
Yeah.
I really want to know about this.
You gonna waste that inspiration on it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so go ahead and reroll.
Every time.
Every single time. Never fails. RNG's giveth, he taketh away.
Unfortunately, it seems you're not able to determine what kind of potion this is.
Five it without knowing what it is. Can your family identify?
Some of us are brewmasters and alchemists, not I. But others, yes.
Wonderful.
Is all of your family like you?
Not all are as handsome, but most are like me, yes. Some aren't fortunate enough to have such beautiful wives, he says as Danica walks past.
Miss Patrick?
Oh, also, I need to do this.
I was just wondering about the bird, the were raven part.
Is that two?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Were ravens are obviously monstrosities.
Right. I mean, very fond of birds.
Yes, a lot of my family are very fond of birds, but we take no truck with were ravens, that's for sure.
Of course not. Why would you? It's not like anyone would walk around with creatures that could hurt innocent people on accident or not, she says.
Sorry,
Giving
can you
Tyrion
say
a
that
glance.
again?
I said it's not like people would just walk around with creatures who could hurt innocent people on purpose or not, or on accident or
Right.
not.
Exactly. Yeah. Of course not. Do you have anything else to discuss with me, or should I just leave you be, and once you come back, we can discuss proper compensation?
I think we can pay your family a visit. Right, Therian?
Yes, of course.
All right. So he kind of heads off and begins moving around in the kitchen. Very quickly, you folks manage to get a fair bit of food out on the table, enough for all of you, easily. What do you guys want to do for the day?
Arabella scoops by for a toast, but is just out the door immediately.
Oh, jeez.
Ella?
Oh, you
The mouth is
went
moving.
quiet.
Huh?
Yeah.
The mic.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my mic. I do. My gain's really high. I feel like, bye, Arabella.
You need to turn your noise gate down on Discord.
I don't know how to do that.
You go
Just
in, no,
after
not on the-
game. After game.
Mario sees her, grabs the toast and scoop, and just like shovels egg in his mouth and like toast and drinks whatever like left on the table, and like all right, toy shop, and goes after her.
Okay. So, Crimson, you're training. Arabella and Mario are out the door, and Lilith and Therian are by themselves. What's the plan?
Well, I'm gonna be asking while I'm training the hunters for the really good tracker if they are in or not.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Oh, wonderful. The thing that I'm so good at.
As you're sitting there talking with the old man, yeah, Ivanovich is in. She's right over there. Sorry, they are right over there. And he kind of nods towards a roughly 8-foot tall, half-orcan lady.
Wow.
I have no idea what's going on over there, but...
I just realized something.
What's that?
Sorry, this isn't like in character. Sorry, this is out of
Oh,
character.
okay.
I was told to go ask if she was there. I wasn't told what I was supposed to ask her if we needed help tracking. Was I?
No,
Yeah, you
true.
didn't. I told Mario told you.
Oh,
Mario told
okay.
everybody about the bones and stuff like that.
Yeah. So Ayala is roughly 8 feet tall. They are very broad of shoulder, very strong of limb. But as you watch them move, it's fairly obvious that they're more dexterous than their form would appear. Occasionally, their blades, which they have 2 short swords, begin to blur with speed.
Okay. So the person I'm talking to, he's like one of the masters, though, right?
Yes, he is. And
Okay.
you would just refer to him as master.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask him what I know the knowledge of what happened at the church, and that like obviously I was referred to that she was one of the best trackers. I wanted
Wait. Clarify. Are you telling him that the bones of St. Angela are gone?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no.
He says, training's done for the day. Leave. And he turns and he walks towards the Hunter's Hall.
All right. Well, now I'm bored.
It's only been
There
about an
you
hour or so, and you begin to hear a faint, high-pitched noise. All of the hunters immediately turn towards the hall and book it. But for you, it's like a barely there whine, almost like a mosquito at the edge of your perception. But regardless of how far they were away, he watches a stream of hunters come in from all over the city.
Does my heightened hearing pick that up?
Oh, it certainly does. It's like a very loud dog whistle. It
Therian just
stops.
covers his ears.
It stops after about 15 seconds and then repeats.
Oh, something's happening. Okay. We need to go.
Wow,
to...
wait. While Therian has his ears covered, like I can't hear what's going on, but something seems to be bothering him. Can I try to give him the slip and go after Arabella?
Go ahead and make a stealth versus a perception at disadvantage for Therian. Oh no. So Therian, you close your eyes for like just a second as the sound overwhelms you, and when you look up again, Lilith is gone.
Yep. And I'm gonna go after Arabella.
Go ahead and roll a survival check.
Oh no. I'm not very good at
I'm going after her.
But I know where she's going though, so
You do know where she's going, so you can get there, but you might not be following her. And then Therian,
Right.
go ahead and roll a survival check as well.
9.
I mean, you also know where she's going. Might take you a little while, but you'll get there too. Crimson, you are walking through town now, I suppose. Arabella, where were you headed?
Not in the direction of the toy shop, but when Mario starts like walking with me, I'm gonna attempt to casually give Mario the slip
Okay.
and just like disappear into a crowd, maybe as the hunters pass with that noise.
I would say roll regular stealth versus Mario's perception. Everyone's just splitting up.
listen, they won't let us be by ourselves. Okay?
Because you get into trouble. It's not because you guys can't hang out. It's because we don't want you to fucking die.
So Arabella attempts to sneak off, and she like hides around a corner, but she jangles doing so, and Mario, you just look over at her. She's right there.
Yeah, right there, sis.
I have to piss.
And he'll turn his back and just stand in like the way of the alley, trying to block her, pissing in the alleyway like a delinquent.
Is this alley a dead end?
It is, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, there are 2 doors that you can go into, but otherwise it's a dead end.
Can I try and just quietly open the door?
Both seem to be locked. You could break one, though.
Nope, that's too loud. Yeah, I'll just make a sound with my mouth.
Go ahead and roll a deception check. You have a water skin, I'm just saying. All right, and Mario, roll an opposed insight check.
Inside.
Yep, you hear a loud rush of water and are very impressed with how much Arabella's bladder can hold.
When's the last time you went to the bathroom? Jesus.
Last night. Anyway,
Okay.
come on,
Guess
we've
you
got
do have to
places
stay
to be.
hydrated when you guess you do have to stay hydrated when you work out. Yeah.
At this point,
I
At this point, Lilith, you've caught up and you see Mario, like arms folded, standing against an alleyway, looking a little grumpy.
I want to turn into Crimson
Okay.
and approach Mario
Mm-hmm.
and be like, I can't do an impersonation of Crimson. I'm already giggling just thinking about it.
First of all, roll a deception check for your disguise.
Okay.
Because because I have a feeling your armor and clothes don't change, just
No.
your skin does. So it's literally just Crimson wearing your clothes.
And then
I'm
Mario,
still gonna go up.
Mario, roll an opposed insight check.
Please roll like a 2.
It still hurts.
Does Hina have advantage because
On the
does Hina have advantage because she's
quiet.
wearing Crimson's
Uh,
wearing her clothes right now?
Lilith.
Like it's so easy to tell.
It's fine. It's fine.
But Mario's also distracted taking care of Arabella.
Oh, hey, Grim, what's up? You got a little. Did you get a little shorter?
I can change my height
Oh,
for up to
okay.
like a foot. So he's gonna be like, Darian says he needs to speak with you
Like right now?
right now. Lilith went missing.
Why does she always go missing? All right. Arabella, please don't do anything stupid.
I
have to
never
go
do
find-
anything stupid.
At this point,
At this point, he turns around. That's why. And then he walks off. He's like, going to go find Lilith. Be back.
Okay. What was that, Therian?
Lilith,
I was like, at this point, does Therian show up? Because I was only like 10 seconds behind her.
Almost, not quite yet.
Lilith like slips into the alleyway and like changes back into her like redheaded form. We're like, hey, let's go.
All right, I'll get you both to roll a stealth check, and we'll take the average between the two of you, and then that's opposed by Therian's check at a regular.
I'm so bad at stealth. Never mind, I'm great. Oh my God.
No.
Nope, no, you're not.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
okay.
Nope, you're
Yeah.
not.
So, Mario,
I can smell the difference.
you head out, and you see Therian like not even 10, 15 seconds behind Crimson, and as you see, Therian just points behind you, and you watch as both Arabella and Lilith begin trying to sneak out of the the alleyway, and they both look at you and just like wide-eyed, like, "Oh, we got caught."
How could you
Run,
not?
run!
You can't outrun me. Neither of you can outrun me.
Can't even try.
All right.
Therian is gonna full dash and catch up with Lilith and just grab her by the shoulder. We have things to do.
But I want to have a girls'
I
night.
understand that, but Erwin asked us to do something.
At this point, you folks realize that there are like hundreds of people in masks all around, most of them carrying like torches, even though it's the middle of the day. You can smell roasted meat, and there's just like a bunch of tables around you with a bunch of food on them. Everyone's just like picking up whatever they want. Most of it seems to be free, and a lot of people are giving the four of you a really weird look.
It's not 4 anymore. I have taken off.
Okay?
I've taken off.
Mario's right on her heels.
Okay. And that's where we'll leave it for this evening, with Crimson not having any idea what's going on, and our lovely friends.
Like after, because I was gonna say, like, I told him everything that I was given the information for the master, so we would have known. The person was poisoned.
Yep.
Brother stole the stuff and then fled, and then I'm assuming that's when he was just like, okay, training's over.
Yep.
Could I have asked him if I'm supposed to come tomorrow, or?
He just says that depends.
Okay, and then I'm gonna let him know if there's anything I need. If you need my help, I'm around.
But yeah, so thank you.
I was gonna say that I wasn't gonna be like pointlessly wandering around. I would have probably asked some people about the festival that's going on,
Okay.
and then probably would have put on my mask. But then I would have been looking for information about the brother that went missing. Was what I was going to do. But yeah, that can be next time. That's fine.
So we'll do that but as a bit of downtime kind of thing. And yeah, so thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed Shenanigans as the party split into 3 distinct groups. In the middle of Barovia, the city of Vallaki, in a festival where almost anyone can come and go because they're all wearing masks. Have an excellent evening full of wonderful adventures, and we will see you next weekend. Bye.
We gonna die.